Let's get to it, girls.
Alright, I think we are good to go. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn down the volume just a little bit so it doesn't pick up the game too much. Let's see. Actually, let's do this.
She's gonna do it to us.
And then move this back. Spin it a little bit. There.
And she did it.
That might be a little bit nicer.
I'm sure they will let us know if it's not.
Okay, well, this is Vulture.
And Meatbag.
On the scene with some Doki Doki Literature Club.
Hokey dokey lit rapper cup.
So, Meatbag's actually going to be joining me. She's going to be...
Hello.
She's going to be voicing Natsuki for us, and then any other additional voices that might pop up.
To the max of 3. If anybody comes from there, then we gotta start. We gotta start.
We can
balancing
alternate.
them, yeah.
So, yeah, we're picking up where we left off last time. So, we're creating a new poem for our waifu Yuri to enjoy.
You actually have to do things in this
Yeah,
game? I thought it was just like reading it and watching this stuff unfold.
It's just, we just have to pick words that we think our waifu would like. So,
Waifu for life.
and you can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. Is that for like if we die?
Please don't tell me that. Look at them. Look how precious they look.
Okay, so, so Yuri likes the deep, introspective thought with and so we're gonna go with
determination or judgment. I feel like she likes
Judgment.
judgment. Oh, see, she fucking bounced out that one. Broken.
broken.
Oh shit, she liked that one.
Let's see.
Incapable or captive?
I think vibrant's a little bit more descriptive.
Okay, go crazy. Oh, she
That-
fucking.
oh.
Oh, you ate her ass.
Crimson. Oh
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You fucking know this bitch.
After him. Oh.
Oh my god. I'm not even. Okay, I'm just out of here. I'll just watch.
Tenacious. Oh my god.
Marshmallow. Just kidding.
I'm gonna do it anyways. Bliss.
Oh, shit. No.
Incongruent.
Heaven sent?
Heaven sent.
Oh, there she goes.
Graveyard.
Yeah.
Contamination.
Oh, she's gonna eat this shit up. Does it actually make you a poem when you're done with this?
No, but it like I think it like assigns you like points that you like don't get to see. That like they have different reactions.
Doki Doki. What's Doki Doki even mean?
I have no idea, but we're gonna pick it.
Okay, that's like
Uncontrollable. Dark.
Oh.
Oh.
She fucked it up. Okay.
Tragedy.
Oh my god. Climax!
Variance?
Lipstick on my Valentina white bag?
And
Disarray. I thought you need that one up, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Effulgence? Whatever the hell that is.
And last one, unrequited. Oh, damn it.
Oh, damn it.
Okay.
You know what? I think we still won her over.
Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. This is going to be a lot worse with you here, because I'm going to feel so more embarrassing.
I know. I already feel embarrassing.
Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Vulture! Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. She's panicking too hard.
Hi, Vulture! Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club.
Why does Sayori want her cheeks clapped so bad?
I think they all want their cheeks clapped.
Iconic.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing for you to get in a good mood for. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
What's up with this low-key shade?
Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks.
That's so funny.
But that's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I have no idea where this is going.
I don't know what this is either.
I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She
She
fumbles
got
with the
one
latch and
damn
gets it
dime in
open.
there. She don't got one
dime.
dime.
Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill out onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. She's gonna scam us.
She wanted you to pay for her snacks.
I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
You gotta be like that. Shit.
That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room.
Oh my god, this is like a high-key detective ultimate movie ever show. 100%.
So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so I'd lend you some. But there's one more thing. Oh my gosh, Sherlock Holmes in this bitch. You're always hungry. And so that leaves only the one option. I give up.
Hi, Serenity!
Hi.
How are you doing today? I'm shaking that you're actually here.
Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles.
I'm shaking.
I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Vulture to let me borrow some money.
That's me in real life.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori.
Oh, Serenity, that's fine. Thank you for the lurk so much, and if you have time to pop in, we'll be here.
Oh, thank you.
Wig!
Besides, you should only buy what you can reasonably afford.
So Yuri's the queen.
And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution.
Why is Yuri just on my house?
Did I just?
Snatch a wig?
I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. Ooh.
That's literally what you're saying too.
I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's the fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside us all, isn't there?
Why is Yuri going for wigs? Shit.
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
Oh god, that's wig. Why is she doing it to us?
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Blap. Oh, that's it. Gets rid of the thing.
Why are you so good at anime noises?
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was? A cookie? Sure enough, it was a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? Is it because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though.
Natsuki! That's so nice of you.
Okay, wig.
I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it.
Why are you saying what we're all thinking? I'm shaking.
Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
Huge. It's huge.
So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue.
You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks too good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one?
Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me. No, you fucking threw it at my face. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Lesbian harem. Ah, jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Scam. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? What the hell is that sound I stand?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety.
Hi, Psychotic Panda.
Hi.
She said Doki. Do you know of this? Are we the only ones that haven't known of this?
Yeah, probably.
Spoiler alert. This is our first blind playthrough. How are you doing today, Psychotic Panda?
Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Eh?
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room, thank God.
Who the hell's Monica?
High-pitched voice.
Oh, thank God, yeah. I love this game. Natsuki is my favorite. Oh, wait! Well, I'm voicing Natsuki so far. Vulture's voicing the rest, and if there's any, like, new evil people that come up, I'll be voicing them, so... I can't believe we're, like, the only ones that haven't played this game.
It's kind of old, though, but...
Oh, is it? Yeah, I've never even heard of it before you told me about it, so... Anyways. Ugh. Where's Monica, anyway?
Good question. Also, can you hear us okay, like, with all the voices? I just want to make sure. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't heard that either. That's a bit unusual.
God, I'm really gonna fucking start going on this crazy shit.
I hope she's okay.
Wait a second. I haven't played it yet. I'm too scared to play it. Do you know how terrifying that is to hear? Do you know how terrifying that is to hear, Panda? I'm terrified.
And on the plus side, Meatbag, we skipped an hour and a half of what was just expositional dialogue for you.
Well, there you go. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular, after all.
Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised.
Yuri, but you don't have a boyfriend. We're gonna clap your cheeks.
AP calculus exam.
Well, it is a horror game? Where? I'm so shocked.
It'll get there.
Oh, God.
I don't know how, though.
Oh, God, Panda, now you're scaring me.
She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. And that's true.
Excuse me?
Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all.
You're not to the point yet. Oh my gosh.
Are we? We gotta be getting there.
I wonder if we're close.
You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyways?
Oh God, we're close. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Jousting.
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just kind of started recently.
Interesting.
I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool.
I love Sayori, she's like an airhead. We stand.
We stand.
We stand airheads.
You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so?
In that case, I won't let you down, Vulture.
Oh, whoops. Monica smiles sweetly. Again, like, every, like, dialogue box I click, I'm like, things are gonna go batshit insane.
Insane all of a sudden.
It's not gonna be, like, a gradual descent. It's gonna be, like, total, like, screen transition all over.
I know. Sayori is kind of the airhead of the group. Yeah. Don't we stand her?
Monica smiles sweetly.
How are you doing today, Panda? Anything interesting going on with you?
I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks! So I didn't miss anything, did I?
I'm okay, just got off Stardew, about to do some schoolwork. Oh, fun!
Fun.
How's your Stardew going? What homework do you gotta do?
Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet.
Same, been there.
Been there, done that. Hey, Yuri. Ah.
Why do they do these sounds about it?
I suddenly noticed that Yuri's reading a different book from the one we were reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kinda just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started?
Just saying, you guys get to hear a song by Monica at the end of the game. It's not a spoiler. Oh, wig! Well, that'll be interesting.
This is gonna be a siren's call dragging us to our doom.
I know, I'm terrified. Hashtag no spoilers.
Why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's.
Oh,
Actually, I have a request.
you must take off my brassiere. Oh.
Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thank you very much. If there's one thing here that can make reading time any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. Why do these schools have literally, like, everything?
I know, like, we got, like, a fucking rotten, like, plastic ham piece and, like, day old bread.
In America, you open, like, any closets in the classrooms, all you find is, like, the teacher's literal skeletons in the closet. Maybe a jacket and some 20-year-old textbooks.
And then, like, the last thing is there's, like, the other half the closet is always janitorial. Like, shit.
If there was, like, a water, like a thing for, like, filtering water in electric kettle, if you so much as touched that, the teacher would backflip over their desk and slap you with a ruler. Because that's obviously theirs.
We stand public school. Oh, shit.
I'm just gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk, and we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements.
Oh my god, this is so sexual. I'm shaking.
To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
I'm shaking. Cheeks clap. This is a rich bitch school, though. That's tea.
That's some tea.
Please down.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher?
Why'd you have to say that so sexy?
That's her voice. Thanks. I'll be right back. I just want to make sure that everyone can hear, like, when I'm voicing Yuri, because I'm, like, kind of, like, having to, like, half whisper it. So, if, like, you guys can't hear it, let me know.
Or me.
I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go, then? Yeah.
Where are you two off to?
We're just, Yuri is gonna make some tea, so... I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica.
God, Monica totally has a big fat juicy crush on you.
How much
wants to clap your cheeks, and then Yuri is like just like an actual honestly in love with you.
If you didn't have to be tragically heterosexual and in love with all these girls, you could easily explain, oh, I just kind of want to get to know Yuri more. Like, I literally just met all of you yesterday. She's gonna go get some water. I'm gonna go with her.
And I also want to clap her cheeks.
And also, like, maybe...
What's it to you, Monica? You had your chance, honey.
She stuffed her bra just for me to motorboat them titties.
Stop. Wait, what's I gonna read it? I know the whole story of this game. Oh, wig. I hope it does. I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen. No spoilers, but I'm really excited to see where this starts going. Because it's like, I'm like almost honest to God scared.
I feel like it's gonna hit a point where like I'm gonna like it's gonna get to this scary section. I'm gonna get like maybe 5 minutes in. I'm gonna be like, I can't do this anymore. I can't.
I'm so sorry. It's fucked up. Oh my god. It like that only makes it more terrifying.
I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Ah, okay. Oh, wrong voice.
Sorry, I was just a bit curious.
Oh, hi, Frugal Ghost. How'd
Hi.
you find the stream? What's up? Won't spoil, but get ready to be mind-effed by this game. Oh my god. Why are y'all trying to creep us out?
Why are you gassing
it's
up the game?
I know, it's like scaring me because I'm like, oh, how scary can it be? But then you guys say stuff like that and I'm like...
How scary can a 2D,
Hello?
like, point-and-click adventure get? Apparently,
Terrifying.
all it does is it locks up the application. It just, like, for an hour and a half, just, like, throws, like, disturbing images just on a reel, just over and over, and you can't do anything.
Me. Turns the monitor off. Hello?
Hello.
Nice to meet you, though, Frugal Ghost. What's up with you today?
Sorry, it's just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it?
Oh, excuse me. That's, Monica, please mind your own business for once.
Oh my god. There's some cat fights going on here. I'm shaking.
Or do you want to be the one that... Or do you want me to tell... Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Vulture in club activities?
Oh my god, that's like, honestly, shade.
Exclamation point. All I can imagine is, like, hands, like, splayed, just, like, looking, like, between the two of them, just, like...
You got something to say?
Y'all gonna kill each other?
Y'all hear some? Oh, you'll see. Oh my god, Panda. Have you seen the whole thing before, Panda? Or have you just, like, read the story or what?
I suppose there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, couldn't Monica just come along?
Yeah, we could all go. We could
I know, I was like, they're making this
party
thing.
in the hallway.
Watch that poster behind Yuri after the third diary. Make sure you check your game files because they change. Hello? Hello? Is there a virus here? What's up, guys? Oh, not too much. I just started this. Vulture played about an hour and a half of it, but I'm coming in to help with the voices and to be along for the ride for moral support. How are you doing, Frugal? How did you find the stream? What's up?
Then let's go, Vulture. Yuri quickly exits the room, and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated.
Oh my god, it's because you totally have a crush on me. I'm shaking.
What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think that you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Vulture. How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me?
Oh my god, she has terrible parents.
Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. You live and you work it.
Again and again until you get it right. I found the stream because I searched for Doki Doki because I'm messed up in the head like that. Oh my god, I'm terrified. Y'all gotta stop.
We have emotions and we can't hide them away.
But it is nice to meet you.
But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? Girl, I met you yesterday.
I know, it's like, I didn't hear your whole backstory. Jesus, this wasn't an anime show.
We're like acquaintances that apparently have huge crushes on each other. Teenagers.
Y'all teenagers. How are you doing, Frugal? That being said, I got anything going on today? And then Panda, this game is fucked up. Panda, stop, you're scaring me.
I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? friend, you say?
Oh my god, Yuri's already the best. Yuri's my favorite already.
Yuri lifts her head.
Vulture, I really like being friends with you.
I'm shaking.
Thanks,
So,
Yuri.
quick question for the chat. Depending on what poems you pick, does this change who we'd be talking to right now? So, like, if we had done a poem that really pleased, like, Sayori or Monica, would that have changed who we're talking with? Because we've kind of pleased Yuri, I think, with the poem.
I think so. I think it's based on, like, the poems, who you chose to read it to first, and then kind of who you sided with when Natsuki and Yuri were having a little bit of an argument. I think, like, those all with totally uneducated, I think those all have, like, little, like, bits and pieces that, like, contribute.
So Natsuki's gonna turn into a siren and slaughter us for our choices. That's fantastic.
She really is.
I like the warning in your stream title. # good streamers. Oh, thank you.
you.
I'm shaking. Thank you so much, Frugal Goes. That's very kind of you. And then then he or she is saying, or they are saying, yes, yep, right on. That's
okay.
exactly what's going on. Okay, I'm glad we're on the same page. I want to say something, but I'm not gonna. Please don't, because we're not gonna be genuinely terrified if we know what happens, and I feel like that's why people would watch. Like, you know, not that that's the only reason, but.
Thanks, Yuri. Also, I apologize. I gave you the one voice for the one bitch. That's literally like.
I know. I was like, well, I'm assuming there's gonna be like evil people that come up.
There has to be more than just,
or like evil monsters. So I'm like, oh, I can voice them when we get there, and that seems to be a big part of the game. So
hopefully, you'll be voicing our inner demons.
Yeah.
I like being friends with you too. God, these are such teenagers. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better.
Oh my god, we stand Yuri in this club.
Anyway.
Yeah. Shall we go?
Is it me?
Oh, no, sorry.
Oh, and then, oh yeah, Panda. Well, just in case it spoils something, we'll bypass that. You can tell us at the end. And also, Frugal Ghost, if you want to join our Discord, there's the link for you. And, yeah.
Back into it. Yeah. Yuri and I walked to the nearest water fountain. So romantic. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we returned to the classroom. That big-ass
conversation before we went out to the water fountain. We're digging in our demons here, girls.
Apparently can't walk and talk at the same time.
Vulture, do you like oolong tea?
Yeah. Anything is fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Is that going to come in?
Okay, girl, do I want to...
Do I need to write that down?
I was like, jeez. Okay, 200 degrees, hot water.
Hot water, oolong tea. Okay.
Oolong tea, 200 degrees, hot water.
We were playing until dawn, and we
dawn.
saw like all the totems. We were trying to memorize every little detail. It's like, okay, so she gets started on fire, so we need to keep her away.
Keep her away from anything that's ignitable. We have to keep Emily away from everything that's ignitable. It's like we're doing that all over again, so I hope we're not crazy this time, because last time we were just being crazy.
Now, time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course.
It's Yuri, you can't expect anything less. Oh my god, are you shaking? See, I'm shaking. I literally predicted that.
I shouldn't do anything less when making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Perhaps I will. Maybe so.
Maybe so. The anime version of maybe so.
Maybe so. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. Who measures the tea leaves? I don't make tea though, so.
To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. I'm shaking.
Oh my god. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? Was I letting it show? Or I was letting it show, and you noticed.
This girl has been deprived. Okay, we already know she comes from an abusive household. Where's her parents? We're about to clap some cheeks. Just kidding.
I was doing a bit of thinking.
My whole thing is like, I feel like all these girls are just quite literally demons from hell. And this literature club is just a way of sucking me into like some cult, and there's gonna be a blood sacrifice or something.
But Sayori was your kid from childhood. Don't you think you would know if she got taken over?
She's playing the long con. She's always been a demon.
She's also a little. Oh my god! I think we already cracked the code.
Oh my god! They're demons.
They're demons. They're demons. They're sucking you into a blood cult. I'm shaking.
I was doing a bit of thinking.
But we have to seduce one of them so they protect us.
Yes, Yuri, I feel like she's the strongest one. Oh my gosh, Frugal Ghost, thank you for the follow. We
Oh, thank
appreciate
you.
it. Stan. Feel free to join our Discord if you want. It's pretty active and we like to chat there. Otherwise, thank you for being along with the ride and watching us about to cry ourselves to sleep.
This is a dream come true!
And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyways.
Oh my god, I'm shaking. Yuri's gonna clap these cheeks
Oh my
in
God.
Demon Land.
That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Vulture.
We met yesterday.
I feel like I should have taken like Yuri as like the voice because you just keep talking back to yourself. I got it.
I don't mind. It's okay.
Okay, Wig.
It's very endearing.
Plus, I like sexy Yuri voice.
Yeah, she has one of the coolest voices.
Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Vulture, I have another request. Can I have a pint of blood?
I thought she really said that. I was like, she's showing her cards?
Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Oh, wow, iconic.
Why is that?
It's a little bit easier on my back.
Oh!
Queen of back pains.
Oh, we stand!
I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Oh my god, stop. She's so sexual.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain very regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Oh my god, Yuri's me.
Queen of self-care.
I'm Yuri.
Is that so? I wonder why that is. Because she's carrying this conversation.
Now I want to make some badges that's literally just like Natsuki, Monica, Sayori,
Oh, like the
Yuri.
emotes?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm Yuri.
It's most likely because my
Your posture, right?
No, her big thitties.
Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes.
I have terrible reading posture.
Oh my god, iconic.
So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book.
Okay, I love how like whoever's like the main character or the OC or whatever literally talks exactly how you would talk, like the same words, the same thoughts, the same mood. Like it's all you. Oh, I'm shaking.
I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. Nice. It's a small chocolate candy sack kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. God.
Impossible.
I take it, since it'll go well with the tea.
You know what? I say the chocolate was planted there by Sayori. She would have sniffed that out like a bloodhound.
She would've. But then how did we expect it to be there?
I mean, she is like a demon. I guess. I'm completely guessing she's a demon.
Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our side. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book.
Oh my god, how cute are they? They're just like...
Except this time, our bodies are even closer
Oh
to
my
each
god.
other.
This is like reading fanfiction in real life. I'm shaking. It's like a love story.
I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are
Oh my
touching.
god. Slow
Oh my
burn.
God.
Slow burn. I'm actually deadass eating this up.
How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? So I made this comment yesterday, but like I was reading through some of these things, like it's a similar situation yesterday. I'm like, oh my god, like no one actually feels like this. But I'm like, if closeted me in high school was like in any situation like this with like my crush, I would be
Dead.
I'd implode.
I would implode. If me, deadass, was in this situation with deadass Yuri in deadass high school, I'd be deadass like that. 100%.
So it's like, oh, it's not actually like that, but it's like, it's exactly like that. Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest.
Oh my god.
Oh, no, I'm just waiting for like, you know, like this, also like the harem dating games where like they have like the full picture, like full screen pictures. And it has like some like pre-rendered dialogue, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Waiting for that.
Waiting for it. We're waiting for it. We're shaking for it.
Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She's noticed. She wants you to. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her is fading
Honestly,
away.
Yuri's the perfect woman. I mean...
I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
Yuri, just take the fucking chocolate, I swear to God.
Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages.
Oh my God, she wants you to feed it to her. She wants you to feed it to her.
Oh my god. You're right. I didn't even think about that.
I'm a woman, I know exactly where this
My
is
bad.
going.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Oh my
Okay.
God! Oh,
Oh
my
my
God!
God.
Look at this! Look at these graphics!
If I didn't know what this game was almost gonna be about, I'd be almost safe.
I feel almost safe.
Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any harder time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg.
Oh my God,
Oh
I'm
my
standing.
God. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take
here we
another
go, here we
chocolate
go.
and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it.
I'm shaking.
Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just?
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Vulture.
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that.
Well, you were just helping.
I'm shaking the game. He's just popping out.
That's something that friends do.
Oh, totally. Yuri again? What's up with Yuri? I've never played... Oh, hi. Meliodas Elizabeth? I think that's her name. I'm shaking.
You guys are too innocent. We're doing our best.
This is, to be fair, I don't know what you want me to call you. Mel? I'll call you Mel. This is our first playthrough, so we don't know anything about this game, or what's common, or what's not. Or...
And Yuri is the waifu right now, so...
Yuri is the waifu, because she's waifu. You guys are too innocent. Stop. I'm shaking for real. No!
Oh my God.
Leave me alone. I don't want to be scared.
Right?
I mean, not really in this kind of context, but... Yeah. That's all it was. Nothing sexual.
Yeah. Then. You don't need to stop or anything.
Oh my God.
All the people choose Yuri, but at the end, nobody's... I mean, girl, I don't know who's choosing
Natsuki's the best.
Natsuki's the best. Oh, that's cute. Well, I mean, you don't know. In a blind playthrough, you don't know, so hashtag no spoilers.
I left it up to my chat, and we all voted boobs.
Stop. So, that being said, blind playthrough, hashtag no spoilers. We don't know, man. We don't know, but we appreciate you stopping by for the ride. We appreciate you. How'd you find the stream?
You don't need to stop or anything.
I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell by her expression that she just can't focus now.
Clap her cheeks. Clap
My
her
heart is
cheeks.
pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. Oh, yeah. Round 2. This time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even
It's
come
been
to
2
this?
days! It's been 2 days!
You're reading on the floor. Where are the other girls?
Where are the other girls? Who's just letting this happen? Monica, hall monitor, come to back.
Sayori's just like throwing like a paper airplane at Natsuki, who's just like watching this like we're just like so these two are so enraptured in their own conversation about being like romantic and intense that everyone's just like, what the fuck
is
are you?
going on? Let's see here. It's like Nicki Minaj. It's fake. Just kidding. Wig. Stop. Yuri doesn't deserve this hatred.
Maybe she does, but we don't know that yet.
Hi, Kayuchi. Just been here for a second. I already see someone in chat I've seen yesterday as well. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Well, nice to meet you. I've never met either of you, so nice to meet you guys. How'd you find the stream?
How did it even come to this?
but Natsuki's really the best. I'm shaking. Well, I get to voice Natsuki, so this is really exciting for me, but it's a blind playthrough, so no spoilers, please.
Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth.
Deliver it! The hot breath on my fingers! Wig! Oh, Monica, thanks, Monica, no! Monica!
Okay, everyone!
Yuri jolts back. God, that was getting a little like hot under the
I
collar.
know, it's like, hello! We gotta get some air conditioning out of this bitch.
Yuri jolts back.
It's time to share poems!
Okay, let me catch up on chat real quick. Caillou said, yeah, I guess we two are just stalking random Doki Doki streams. I didn't know
This
Doki
is a
Doki
dream
had such
come true.
Oh, thank you for the follow. Melodis Elizabeth. I'm gonna call you Mel because you're iconic. Thank you for the follow. But, I didn't know Doki Doki was, like, so popular. I've never heard of it. Like, Vulture just introduced it to me, and I'm also Meatbag. But yeah, so I'm shaking that this is, like, so popular, I guess.
I've heard of
I'm
it.
terrified now from what I've heard from the chat, but...
Like, because I only found it because I remember hearing about it. I wanted to play a horror game yesterday, but didn't want to pay for anything. This had, like, 17,000 positive reviews, and all the reviews on Steam were like, this game is cute, until it's not.
Oh my god, stop. And then they chat a little bit back and forth. Call me Elizabeth, it's better for you. I'll always watch this fucking good game. We stand.
Thank you.
Well, hopefully I'll get to voice some Natsuki soon.
Hopefully.
Whenever the hell she's gonna be back.
Finally, we're, like, out of me and Yuri's little world, so... And we're gonna be reading poems, so...
Although I eat that shit up.
So you can read Natsuki's poem, too, so...
Oh, I get to read Natsuki's
Yes,
poem?
you get
That's
to read
exciting.
Natsuki's poem.
Frugal. Same. I only discovered this game a week ago. Still recovering.
Oh my god.
Well, thank you for being here with us on this ride, because I'm terrified.
Vulture, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right?
Yeah, of course. Oh, sorry.
Okay, thanks!
Monica has having none of your guys' romance. I'm just throwing it out there.
This spell is abruptly broken.
I'll take care of the cups.
Yeah.
Psychotic Panda said, yeah, it's a cute game, but it gets dark fast. Oh god. You can't, LMAO. Sorry, no spoiling. It was hyped in, like, late 2017, early 2018. Its hype is clearly over. The only people still stalking streams of these games are probably also the only ones who ever forgot of its existence. That's a
theory.
Natsuki hates
Yuri.
Yuri. No!
Oh, no!
Natsuki, I'm still gonna need you to save my life from whatever demon's about to eat our ass like a pair of Donkey Kong bongos.
Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us.
And that's how it be.
I get this feeling that something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. That's just how it be. Okay, so we'll do Yuri and then Natsuki.
Okay, so now I get a little talk time.
Yes.
You can have a little
Just
break.
just because we have to go with Yuri first.
Okay,
We
she's
have
queen.
to.
She's queen. Queen of stream. Queen of stream.
Let's see what you've written for today.
I think also that whole situation made better by the sexy voice I had to give Yuri.
Yeah,
Like,
I know. And it's like all these high-pitched voices is Vulture too. I'm shaking.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
Vulture, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly?
Yuri, just say you want your cheeks clapped and move on.
It's okay.
Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows.
This is delicious. I mean, the romantic in me is like eating this up on God.
Even her hands appear sweaty.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
I don't know.
It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that...
Thoughts?
What?
Oh, thoughts. Okay, then we catch up on chat real quick, because I was gonna wait till the end of the poem, but that was not happening. Okay, Panda said, only because Natsuki and Yuri are completely two different people, and Elizabeth said, yep, and because Natsuki's jealous, and that's Queen. That's Queen. Kayuchi said, what? We play League of Legends. Well, time to follow, I guess. That's Wig.
That's Wig.
And you're gonna see some iconic duo bot lane, because that's just how it be. We're actually gonna play League of Legends, but then we wanted to really play this.
Ugh.
They all jelly, but if you choose her, she became the Yuri Fred. But after it, Yuri's jealous and it looks just the same. Okay, that's all confusion to me. So
This
I'm
is
glad
a
that I
dream
don't
come
understand any
true.
gibberish.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Kayuchi. Wig, welcome to the club.
Welcome to the club! Our usual bees aren't here, but we're glad that all of you are. And if you want to join our Discord, here is the link. We got a fairly active server, I would say, considering how many people are there. But otherwise, Wig.
Yeah, thank you for stopping by. We'll hope to see you next time.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Maybe you can come when you see us getting terrified.
I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her.
Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid. But seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy.
Wig.
Are you saying that you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it.
I really only write for myself.
He really is doing this voice. Let me say, we had a voice actor in the club when we got a voice actor in the club.
Thank
I
you.
can call it twice. I went. We're shaking. We love all of you guys already. You're iconic. And also, Elizabeth, I'll see you later if you're heading out. Otherwise, we appreciate you stopping by and hope you come back soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And besides, people would just laugh at me.
Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. I'm sure this game goes a lot faster if you're reading everything in your head, but...
Yeah, but we're not because we're iconic.
Even your close friends? Ugh. Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today?
Yeah, I do. If it's with
Oh
you.
my god, stop. It's getting way too sexual.
Okay, here. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'll get some ASMR. We're getting the mic up here.
The raccoon.
The mic was immediately done with how close you were and shut you right off. It's cool, I know. He actually does a really good job. I'm very impressed with his talents.
The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human.
An ordinary? Hello?
I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge.
What? I'm shaking some.
The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread. And I feed myself again.
I'm shaking, so she was just gonna go fucking kill the raccoon like that? like we were gonna notice?
Oh my god.
That's what that's about. That it got like Pavlovian that see the knife, and then one day the knife fucking went for the raccoon.
You can't see, but I'm just like...
She's a leech.
Oh my...
She's a succubus. She's a succubus.
Actually, not on this one, but on Natsuki's yesterday. I read it, I'm like, it's okay, I don't really get it. But then she explained it, I'm like, I want to read it again. That's so much more good context, Natsuki. She's crazy. I'll leave. And for the second... Actually, we don't really use the face cam. We're saving that for Man and Medan, which is the first game we're going to use the face cam for when that comes out.
Which is gonna be super wig.
I can't see the opposite of Natsuki.
I'm shaking. So, well, Natsuki's poem's gonna be next, so y'all get ready for that one.
Oh, I see him with the mic from back because I was doing some direct speaking.
Direct ASMR.
I know y'all liked it. Okay, let's see.
Well, I don't even know what the second part is, girl. We are blind here.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style.
Non-fucking sense.
Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I were to take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean then.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels to me more I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies.
I'm drinking raccoon blood.
It's these sorts of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself.
There may be a reason for that, Yuri, honey.
So, I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself? Oh, you want to see a face reaction? Here, this is gonna be our faces the moment shit goes sour. Oh, 1 second. That's gonna be us. The whole way. Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me.
Yuri, nobody would do that. You're too pretty.
Don't you have anything like that, Vulture?
Well, yeah, I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other in our individualities.
Individualities. Join me, join me. Oh my god, where's the evil Kappa from? I'm shaking.
Even if it's a little difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable.
You know it's 2 hours before it gets to the good part. Oh god, I hope not. Join me in the darkness. Okay, Melisandre.
After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I'd probably hate myself.
Oh my god, why does she spill the tea in this club? Hello, hello, hello.
I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things.
Oh my god, Yuri.
Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Vulture.
That's exaggerating a little bit.
It's been 2 days.
In
In herself. Honestly.
It's just how I feel.
Eat herself?
Hello?
Hello?
She wants to eat herself.
Oh.
If you know.
She's in divorce.
She's in divorce. We got a divorced her on our hands.
I never thought that I'd feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I almost look forward to it.
Okay, so I feel like our theory has some gas to it because like has she not been sharing poems since before we got here?
No, I think Literature Club started up only a few days. Like it's very new. I think they just the first time they started sharing poems was yesterday.
Oh my god.
Quote unquote yesterday.
She gonna fucking die. Just kidding. I hope if Yuri dies, I die.
I'm
Real
pretty.
one.
I feel like there's like foreshadowing in all these fucking poems.
It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that.
It's nothing really.
Yuri smiles.
Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her tippiness seems to disappear. Alright, you ready for this,
I'm
girl?
ready for this. This is my time to shine as the Natsuki, the Natsukster. You know how to choose girl, I guess. Yuri shaking. Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's
good.
Oops. But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious.
What do you mean by that?
poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it until you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level.
Natsuki stops short all of a sudden.
Don't tell me. You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you?
What are you talking about? And keep your voice down.
You know Yuri would love this kind of... this angsty...
Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean...
Why is Natsuki coming for our fucking scalp, first of all? Why is she coming for our scalp? Ooh?
Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me.
I am so done with you.
Natsuki shoves the poem in my hand, and shoves the poem I handed her back over to me.
Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Wow, she's got a big old fucking crush on you. That's not your fault.
Ouch. Ooh, I just don't wear my teeth just then. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start.
She loves you. Every fucking girl loves Vulture apparently in this Chili's.
At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. You don't even get to read her poem! Okay, do you want to read Sayori's or Monica's then?
I'll read Sayori's.
Do you want to voice Sayori too, or just want to read her poem?
I just want to read her poem. I just want to do some talking, because your poor self needs rest.
Ooh! I like this one, Vulture. It has some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
I love this girl. Yeah, what's the problem with Yuri? Well, we stand Yuri, though.
Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's just why I like to go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, me neither.
I like Sayori, but I think she's a bit of an airhead, but we stand her airhead self. I wouldn't say there's anybody I dislike.
I think when I ranked my waifus yesterday, it was Yuri, Sayori, Monica, Natsuki. And no one liked that Natsuki was at the bottom.
Oof. But it's also because they know what we don't, and that's like none of our business.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? You want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Doki Doki players love Sayori. That'd be so good.
That would be so good.
She's a runner-up.
I mean, without any context, we're going based on looks and only looks until we know anything about this game. And then, like, now I feel like we're committed because I feel like you don't get the full experience otherwise.
Well, because the game's like, pick a girl. It's like, okay, well, do I know them? No. Okay, boobs.
Boobies.
I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when I have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give a little rain cloud a little hug. and make a nice, happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Is it? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Vulture. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Do you want me to read this?
If you want.
Bottles. Bottles pop in the hips lock. Lip lock. No. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. I'm literally like I'm the Patrick meme where it's like, write that down, write that down. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put that bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave. Discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who weren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head.
Hello?
Someone's depressed! Somebody get her some
Someone
serotonin!
get her some help!
Oh my god.
Don't forget to save. Okay, we're gonna save right now
we're gonna
then.
save her right now. Whew.
Okay, so I guess save regularly. I'm
Holy
winded.
crap, I'm winded. I feel like that hit me like a truck.
Oh.
Somebody get her some serotonin, please. Serotonin to Sayori in the middle aisle. Serotonin to Sayori.
Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did.
Oh my god, she's like literally so depressed. I'm already calling it right now. She's depressed. She's really depressed.
Maybe all these girls are different mental illnesses.
I think they are.
They're like demon embodiments of... We're stuck up on the demon part of it.
They're definitely
they're gonna
demons.
kill us.
They're definitely demons. Eventually, when you have a choice to do. Oh, when you have a choice to do. Okay. My god, she really did it to me. And that was like, no offense, Yuri, I love you, but Sayori's poem really blew some shit out of the water.
Y'all are doing great. Thank you, Frugal.
Thank you, Frugal. Oh my god, I stand you. Holy shit.
Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well,
Oh my god, this is like
never
actually
mind.
people with mental illnesses. No, because that's like when somebody shows you that they're super depressed, you're like, people will often be like,
Oh, I didn't
my
realize that you
God,
were like that.
Why are you like that? Like, are you really so... And they almost like uncomfortable, and then it makes the person feel bad for sharing. But they're like trying to reach out through their poems. Oh my god,
Okay.
Sayori, somebody tell the teacher!
We don't need to clap these girls' cheeks. We need to love and support
we need
them.
to love and support them. Somebody get them help.
Girls support girls.
Honestly. Monica,
Monica's
the perfect bitch. Yeah, we stand.
I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way.
Oh, Sayori.
It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better.
You know what? I feel like Sayori's definitely gonna be the one to put the knife to her throat.
So-
But can you blame her? I mean,
I really can't. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep
Frugal?
it up.
I have no idea what that means. I have no idea what that means, and I'm not about to ask.
I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Wow. We
Wow.
got some,
And don't get ahead of yourself. Sari's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Same girl.
I mean, that's called phases of our life. Phases of our life.
Don't worry, you're gonna have the occasion to say it.
Hello?
Hello?
I'm calling the police. Ding, ding, ding. Hello?
911?
This is an emergency.
I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright, Monica.
Hi again, Vulture! How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not gonna be bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know.
I'm so sorry that we gave you the one voice for the bitch that hates us and wants nothing to do with us.
I'll read heart pumps you to give you a break. Bless your heart.
Want to share what you wrote for today?
This voice on God, I know we're standing. That's not me either. That is the ass Vulture.
I had to have voices yesterday when I was doing this by myself. And I was, sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
Alright. This one's good. I feel like you're not only getting comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read.
Well, that's nice.
Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style?
I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented.
Yeah, totally.
She's fucking pissed that you're not wanting to clap her cheeks and do her writing style.
I feel like Monica might be the most, level-headed of all of them. Like, if you disappoint her, she's gonna be mad.
But she's not gonna.
But she's gonna kill you quickly.
Okay.
Instead of torturing you.
Well, there you go. I feel like she's just on to the next one.
I think her poems are the most romantic.
Oh.
That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen.
I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her.
Mm-hmm. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows? Who knows what goes on inside that head of hers?
I hope you don't mean that in a bad way.
No, of course not.
Oh, that face says otherwise.
That face says otherwise.
I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself.
I'm 100% sure that I'm 1,000% sure that I'm 50% sure that these are all different, desire demons. All want you to, clap the cheeks of themselves to, spill the secrets of the other, but they all want you to do what they want you to do, and then they're gonna get mad if you don't pick them, because, that's their game they play.
What plot twist? What if this whole game, it's you're expecting the horror to pop up, it never does, and that's just, the whole... The whole game. It's actually just a harem dating sim that you expect to be scared the entire game until you're done.
And that's why you're scared the whole time.
And then when you're done, you're like, wow, that was the joke. And then you go to do it to everyone else.
And then you go to do it to everyone else. That'd be big. I'm dead, man. No! Joey! No, Joey!
But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her.
Why she always do that face? My God.
You completely misunderstood.
Calm down. I'm kidding.
You're really gonna do this voice during 10 hours? Yes.
Yes.
This isn't. We're not doing beginning to end this stream. We're only gonna. I don't know how long we're streaming, but it's not gonna be that long. But I will deadass be doing this voice
the
entire whole time.
When we dedicate. We don't half-ass.
Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend.
That can change.
That'll change.
Wait, really?
Yeah, a fictional one anyways.
Monica kind of whispers the last part to me.
It's just a hunch, but...
Well, there's not anything wrong with that.
Oh, well, I know. I was just saying...
Monica keeps trying to go for her wig, and you're just like, well... I mean, that's fine if she does.
Poor guy. Good luck. Well, but anyway.
But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you did too.
Alright, let's take a look.
I don't even know how to do that voice.
Do you want me to do it?
I could try. If it's bad, you're gonna take over. Save me! The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, scene, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless.
I like how the voice changed from like the high pitch to slowly like into something else as the poem got more and more
dark.
nonsensical.
Okay, well,
Oh, there's more. Wait, no.
Load me!
What is that?
I like how she said at the bottom, look. Load me! Load me! Elizabeth, you're iconic.
Wait, let's try that. Wait.
Hello?
Nothing changed. I thought, because it said load me, I'm like, are we supposed to save and reload something? What? Is that like a hint at something?
Oh my god, but we tried to reload a Yo song.
Oh god.
Load me! Load me! Oh! Save me! Like save at the beginning and then load. So maybe we were supposed to load during the poem and it was gonna release like more of the poem. Oh shit.
Now we're coming into the real game.
Oh no! Well, we done fucked up already. We've realized it too late because we were too busy reading.
Oh, because do we need to like reload to like get clues from it?
Well, because I bet you if you saved it during the poem and then you loaded it during the poem, then you probably got to read the load me poem.
Somebody help! Somebody call 911.
Somebody call 911. We messed up.
Just load me.
Well, she tried it.
Is it warm in here?
I mean, yes, but also it's just terrifying.
It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Are there jump scares in this game?
I sure hope not.
I guess the way I'm gonna have to do this when I'm terrified, aren't I, too?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just, I really want to know if there's jump scares. I'm afraid now.
No spoils.
You just have to read. She's gonna tell you what to do. You just have to...
Oh my god. It's too late. We're already past it. Playthrough, there's no cheating. Not to Vulture. Yes to you. I'm terrifying. I don't know what that means, but now I'm terrified.
It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I just kind of like playing with...
I kind of like playing with my space in the paper. Choosing where and how to space the words can totally change the mood of the poem.
That's tea.
It's almost like magic.
Oh my god, stop it. I don't like this.
The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. And plus, we do have that save, like, all the way before. Because
No cheating. No cheating.
If
allowed.
we die, just read.
Just read. I'm shaking. She forces the whips
Just-
on our back.
Just read.
Just read.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling.
Honestly, Monica knows what she's talking about.
Or a conversation with the reader.
I actually stand Monica.
So putting it in that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway,
In this case, it was, but
here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision.
oh god.
When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
Oh god. I wonder if like saving it is supposed to be like
You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this just even about writing? Stop, Monica! Help me!
Monica.
What am I even talking about?
Like, I love Mom Monica's like the evil, like, fucking head mistress demon, and she don't even give a fuck.
Who's the reader? That would be me, Vulture.
And then, well, I'm Natsuki's.
And then anyone else who pops up.
And then anybody, if there's any evil person that comes up, I will also be doing them.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Let's start
The real game.
I'm terrifying. Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? I mean, the sacrifice. I'm just kidding. It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well.
Oh my god, we stand your ears.
I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we could give out during the event.
Oh, yep, only the gentle real game. Oh god. We have terrifying things to come.
We have to do voices. While being...
Monica's is gonna be the worst to have to try to do. I feel like it's gonna be the scariest. Oh!
We're just gonna...
Yeah, now you get a little gasp. It's gonna be there.
Sayori's...
Okay, alright, pamphlets.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're gonna be performing.
Performing?
Monica.
Yeah, we're gonna have a poetry performance. Each of us could choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also gonna let anyone else come up and recite poems too.
They're really just setting themselves up for some college person to come in and go fuck her right in the pussy right in the mic.
They really are, aren't they? Literally all you hear with the volume turned down is a high-pitched squeal. Oh.
Oh, Serenity, how iconic. Oh, well, thank you for the lyrics, Serenity. I hope you're here soon. I know I have to lurk because of work, but we miss you.
Sayori putting it on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds up one for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Question. When the evil person comes up, can you do your Mae West voice?
Maybe we'll see. Maybe. Maybe we'll see.
I'd stand that, okay?
Where's the videos? Where's the sub? I don't know, man. I don't know. That one's gonna be hard to do because you know it's really hard to do.
Oh my god. I'd understand if you couldn't keep it up. I'd love it.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm gonna be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that.
I don't know why I keep like touching my face and like just gesticulating with my hands. Is that the word? Like when you're like talking, you like do
Yeah, I don't know.
Why am I doing that when no one can see it?
Because it gets you in the mindset. You're a true actor.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys!
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. There's a lot to ask for people to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that.
The real psychological horror is having to express your feelings to strangers.
I know, honestly, to read your like personal poems out in front of a crowd.
I'm sorry.
Ugh.
But I still think we're gonna give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club.
It's like a 3-day-old club, and they got a ton of members for it being a 3-day-old club. Just throwing it out there.
If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings. being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to make the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if that's all it takes to keep standing in front of the room for 2 minutes reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Ugh.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do to help. It's the least we can do to help them out a little bit.
Well, I'm so glad I'm voicing your favorite character because I feel like I get more love than Vulture because of it. I stand.
You're up.
Oh, well, maybe, but. Ugh.
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Ooh. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with.
All right.
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Okay, just throwing it out before she answers. I feel like it's fair if 4 people are doing a poem. I think you could leave Yuri out. Not to be Yuri biased, but I mean, if everybody else is comfortable, then she loves you. Yep.
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice.
Haha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh my god, look how worried Yuri looks. I feel so bad for her.
Oh, gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri.
Do I prefer Monica or Yuri? That just depends on what way. Because I feel like Monica is like the mastermind behind this little demon cult. And I can respect the hell out of that. But Yuri, I feel like I also have a real life crush on. And that's just the tea.
And that's...
I mean, I feel like I relate to Yuri on a personal level. I feel like we're similar.
She started talking about her back problems and you're like, my girl!
And then I stand her when she started talking about her back problems.
But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monica, this is too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
I mean, Monica's really coming out with like the hot scalding tea, honestly, though.
Oh no.
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course.
I'm just saying, look at Monica's eyes, and you can definitely see there's like something in there that's wanting desperately to come out. Oh, I see, Elizabeth says, shaking.
Now, let's see.
Monica flips through a notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium.
The title of the poem is The Way They Fly.
Monica begins reciting her poem.
We desperately cannot skip this, Elizabeth, because this is way too juicy for us.
Just skip through.
It's the build-up.
Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. I gotta check what time it is just to make sure. Okay, we got plenty of time. We'll get somewhere in this stream. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? She's reciting a spell.
Oh my god, stop.
She's gonna get us.
She's gonna fucking trip us and shaking.
I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation.
Oh, that almost sounds like a fucking spell. I'm shaking.
The 4 of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica.
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example.
Oh, I almost dropped my pop.
Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next.
Oh, Yuri, my stand.
Oh, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium.
Oh my fucking god, she fucking dead.
Oh my god, she fucking dead.
Stop it, Elizabeth. We can't do this.
This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances up at each of us. You can do it, Yuri!
It's called Afterimage of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort?
Oh my god, it's a cold.
Oh my god, we're gonna die.
Oh my god, we're gonna fucking die.
As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman.
Oh, thank you for the hugs.
Thank you for the
I'm
hugs.
shaking. You're so kind. We need them too, because we're gonna cry like little bee snatches.
The poem is full of twists and turns, and its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head.
I'm shaking.
Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned.
Waifu,
Wigged.
waifu, waifu.
Wig snatched.
Waifu, waifu, waifu.
Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she's bewildered even herself. Oh my gosh, she was caught in a spell. She was casting a spell and she was in
I'm
a
almost
trance.
certain Monica did, in fact, cast a spell.
Oh my god. We're deep in this. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm up next then. Saria hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks up to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Why do I feel like I should be paying attention to all these or to the names?
Well, there was After Image of a Crimson Eye, My Meadow. The first one I know
the first one.
Monica's I feel like is the most important too.
If I see it, I'll probably
I'd be able to
remember
probably
it.
recognize it, yeah. You'll stream tomorrow too?
Yep.
Maybe.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Maybe so.
Vulture works overnight, so it depends on if he is dead or not.
Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think about it like you're reciting it to other people.
Oh my god, everything they say, it sounds like a fucking spell. Reciting, recitation, whatever the hell.
No, it's too much. It's too much, darling. Too much.
Yes!
Imagine
you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out best that way.
I see.
Okay then. Sari begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match.
I'm shaking.
The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this poem on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she says she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through.
Honestly, this gives really good lessons into literature and should be in every English class, besides the scary parts.
Sayori finishes, and we applaud. I did it! I'm still hung up on the,
Monica running to the day. Don't forget to say.
Don't forget to...
What am I even talking about?
What am I talking about? Land.
I did it! Good job, Sayori.
Even Vulture liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
Why do they hold you to such high accord when you're literally like the piss plebe of the group?
Because I'm a man.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't have worked as well.
Do I prefer Sayori or Yuri? I don't know. I like them both. I mean,
if it's
in general, it's like I like them both. Like as a romantic interest, Yuri. But in general, equal.
If it's like, okay, one of them dies, I pick Yuri.
To die?
To save.
To save. That's rough, man. But I get where you come from. But also, I feel like Sayori is just like, she's just so genuinely nice, I feel, but also a little shady.
Things might change as the game goes on. Start asking you the question right now, dude.
Huh?
Yep.
Y'all dead ass?
Things might change based on what comes up, but right now...
That's where we sit.
Gotta save boobs.
They might need a little bit more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone.
The next time I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay. God, like, Sari read a nice poem in manga, like,
You know, you should have tried harder.
You should have tried harder. just to save time so cold. She's terrifying.
Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Vulture. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Vulture lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me. It's making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it.
Well, that's okay.
Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm just not as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing.
Why did she gotta just scalp you? She's like Mrs. Richardson, I'm shaking.
That's something you'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down and giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You'd better make me not do that again.
Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite the poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will always be easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's exactly how I feel, honestly.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it'd be easier the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival.
Elizabeth said, put the Ome wa mu shindoro un ur commands, please.
Oh, I'm a Moshindeyu.
What's that?
It's the one where it's like,
Ome mu shindaru uno.
it's the one where it's like, you're already dead, kid. It teleports behind you or something.
Oh, that one.
Shindeyu. Nani?
Welcome back, Kyu. Nice to see you.
Oh my god, we should actually get that as a command.
We should.
End
Perfect
of
was
Act
watching another dude who was in the ending of Act 2, and Act 2 is honestly way more entertaining to me.
Oh
Don't
my
spoil.
god.
Oh, wig. What?
Nani? I say this in the same stream.
MTI. Wait a second. I was in the same stream! Just said it's more entertaining. Dun dun dun. Oh.
That said, I want to thank everyone for coming, though. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too.
She didn't say no, so she.
It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort into the club. It makes me really happy.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone.
What is it with everyone giving Monica such a highly voice?
We're so
we ran out of voices. Leave us alone.
I think that's about it for today.
But mine's the best high voice, right? I forget what.
I don't know if you're gonna want to ask that question. They're out for blood.
I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well.
Oh god, poem after poem after poem with this bitch.
It's almost the point of the game.
It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare.
MTI, was your Yuri voice the sultry witch?
Monday's the big day.
I can't wait.
I can do this. I can do this.
All right.
That's what he does. Nobody forgets.
Nobody gives a shit, I guess.
I guess. Oh.
I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through
And
it.
sometimes it's just what you need to do.
Pen to paper, bitch. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep.
Look at you two. Always going home together like that.
It looks like they're holding hands down there.
Oh my god, it looks like they're holding hands.
Oh my god.
We stand.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys.
Short answer, yes. Long answer, yes, accounting for the fact it was a mid-30s male trying to do a sultry witch voice. We stand your attempts. We stand your attempts. We're gonna laugh.
Don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Why don't we all just walk home together? Why do we have to fight, girls? Why can't we all
We
just
can
walk
all
home
be
together?
friends.
We could all be friends.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? I have no idea what she just said. It's okay, Vulture. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. Kind of missed what she said, but...
Well, I think it was just about, like, the whole fucking home stuff.
Oh. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori? Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Oh! What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here.
In the oh, what did you say?
I just
Oh
saved.
my god. It's in this moment to know if you're a liar,
Liar or-
honest, or a good friend. Okay. See, my fear is I wouldn't mind lying because it's a little white lie to save her feelings, but also it's like, what if it actually happens and then we have to follow through?
Oh, okay. So I think, this is what I think.
I think we should lie.
I think we'd rather walk home with Yuri. We're gonna lie and say we'd walk home with Sayori. If the option comes up, we're gonna have to follow through, because if we lied to Sayori and then we don't walk home with her...
You know what? Yuri's not around to hear. We'll just say we'll walk home with Sayori.
That's what I'm saying, but if we ever had to follow up on this promise or whatever it is, we're gonna have to follow up. Okay?
I don't know about that, man, but we'll see. We'll cross that bridge if we get to it.
That's
Okay. We saved it, right?
I'm
Okay.
I'll write it. So we're going with Sayori?
We'll go with Sayori, I guess.
Sayori, you really think I ditched you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Gee, I kind of know if I could pick the other option. She just pulls out a Glock and just clocks us. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together.
I'm glad we picked this option.
I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Vulture. You think about me way too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it. So, Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I can't really figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never gonna happen?
Watch tomorrow, my god.
The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care about so much.
Why do they all want your business?
Is this a spoiler? Don't say it if
No
it's a spoiler.
spoilers! But I want to respect her and keep her happy too.
Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time?
If Sayori has to be best girl for us to not die, then Sayori can be best girl, I guess.
If Sayori needs to be best girl for us to not die, then I guess we're just gonna die?
I guess what? Alright, so are we still pleasing Yuri?
Yeah.
Or should we try to maybe like throw
No, Yuri's
throw a bone
right.
for Natsuki a little bit.
Yuri's right or die. Yuri's right or die.
Okay.
I'm done with this. Yuri is right or die.
Alright, I'm just gonna click through these. So you can catch up on chat. I'm just gonna...
Just to make the atmosphere change a little. Wait, I was losing it. Is your what? Fault. I don't want to die, but also I don't want to lie to my friends, but also I don't want to hurt their feelings. Oh my god, I'm shaking.
Nope.
Oh wait, no, wait, you can place her a little bit. Oh god.
Oh.
We're just inching closer to doom.
It's inching closer to doom.
Oh man, I'm the last one here again.
Don't worry, I just walked in too.
Were you practicing piano again?
Yuri, with the shade we stand.
Yeah.
We'll talk that later when the action's about to start. I've had enough. I've had enough of you.
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano?
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help me out for the festival, too.
I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great.
Well, she did 180 from yesterday.
Also, thank you, Kayuchi, for joining the Discord. And if you guys want to join the Discord, here's the link. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to just play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, do they usually have fried squid?
Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people.
Yeah, I didn't say I don't like it.
Why is she like completely writing off her demon business?
Besides, what do you mean? What do you mean by you of all people?
Because it's right in your name. Mon Ika.
That's not how you say my name at all.
Monica?
Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. So if you had read, you would have
Oh, I love that.
He's coming. I can feel the power of darkness. Look at her face. Oh, where is it? I mean, I told you there's something weird about her eyes. Is that what you're talking about? Her face is a little different. Her mouth is parted now instead of doing that creepy smile.
I feel like there's signs popping
It's
up.
like it's literally like the Oblivion. Like, you, let me see your face. You're the one from my dreams.
Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay?
Fine. Your reactions aren't as funny as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway.
Excuse me?
Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
That's wrong.
I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori? I wave my hand in front of her face. Hey, you're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Uh-huh. Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Let's see, liar. Oh god.
Well, alright. If you say so.
Sayori needs a friend right now because between her
Yeah, she
poem,
needs a fucking friend.
She needs a friend.
She's got the depression. I smell some depression on her, and honestly, a true love will understand walking her friend home because they have horrible fucking depression over just walking home with her. But I'm sure not in this game. But you know what? We'll see. They seem to take issues seriously, so let's see.
I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back to everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities.
so much for literature club. Like they just like hang out in a room together.
That's clubs.
Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk.
Vulture, what's up?
Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? In what way do you mean?
Maybe I'm just reading a little bit too much into it, but she seems a bit downcast today.
Just say she's depressed and move on.
Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her, but...
Monica peers across the room to Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk.
Maybe there's something on her mind.
A friend, yeah, but who says the choice was only to befriend? Oops, my mouth. I don't know what a goddamn thing means, so we're gonna see. If we die, we die.
But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Vulture. You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest.
Person of interest? What do you mean by
She
that?
wants her cheeks clapped by you.
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Vulture.
Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion?
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know?
Caillou, yeah, talking with her's a wonderful idea, Monica. Do it.
Do it.
She's been so much happier and ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her.
What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She always used to be full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been.
You're so funny, Vulture. Ever thought that maybe you've always seen her as cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you.
Oh my god, now I feel bad that we're trying to clap somebody else's cheeks.
No, I do feel bad now.
Yep, a wonderful idea. I'm not Caillou, bitch. Why does
I'm
okay,
not Caillou,
obviously
bitch.
everybody hates Monica, so...
I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you can just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice quiet so I can't hear from her.
Bitch, you're letting on about the ruse. Pull it together.
Pull it together.
I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her, and am I letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glanced around the room. Suddenly, I noticed Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realized that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation of her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit down in the one next to her own.
Ooh, I didn't mean to bother you or anything.
Oh, relax, you didn't do anything.
But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts.
Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell I was thinking like that?
She's the Jasper of the Twilight universe.
Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right.
So I'll make sure. Okay, good. I hit spacebar. I need to give my right hand a break.
I'm sorry I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are the only concern of those willingly to share that. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern.
Main character. Breathe. Yuri. Sorry. Didn't mean to disturb you. Okay, so we all know. So,
That's some teeth.
Yuri, anxiety disorder. Sayori, depressed. Natsuki, don't know yet. Monica, not 100% sure. Have some ideas. but not
Natsuki?
100% sure.
Bipolar.
I could see that.
Otherwise, I don't talk to Natsuki enough to know yet.
Or Monica. Not to label them, but
But if we're going with the theme we built up in our head.
way cute. We'll see you soon. I'm shaking.
Of course, there's certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen.
It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Don't gossip about your friend like that.
Not to your crush.
Not to your best girl.
Your best girl.
Sayori,
Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something's happened to her.
oh,
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, Melodia.
Hi.
that's quite romantic.
You can't talk with Natsuki because she
Sorry.
fucking hates our guns. No.
Oh no.
Oh no. No.
I need you to do that voice for any villain that
For
comes
any
up.
villain that comes up. That's the Mae West voice. People have paid many of the money to hear that.
I didn't mean to say something stupid.
It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have been friends a long time, that's all.
Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings.
Oh my god, I'm shaking. Yuri knows all the
Oh
goss.
my god. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much.
Vulture. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight.
I feel like that's a clue. It's like, look at the surroundings, the background. What?
Look at the posters.
Memorize the colors.
Oh my god, there's a dead body in the closet. Just kidding.
Okay, no tea, no shade, but it's like, I like this game, but I kind of want to like start ramping up a little bit and stop being about reading poems, but I'm also terrified of that happening.
I understand, but I also didn't play the last hour and a half before you yesterday, so I mean, this
Tea.
is fresh.
And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them.
Oh god, Yuri, what are you saying?
Ah,
Are you breaking up with me, Yuri?
so you think that there might be something behind it after all?
I think that Sayori is a very complex person.
Nice cop out.
And her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what they might be on the inside of her head.
That's tea.
She may not know always what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too.
By the way, Elizabeth, since you seem to be liking the sound clips so much, we actually do have more sound clips because every subscriber gets their own unique sound clip only they can use, so that's a little perk of subscribing. Just to let you know, since you seem to enjoy them.
I think I also have some that I forgot to add to that list too, but
So you'll also hear about them soon. You'll also hear them soon if our subscribers come in, but wig.
I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she?
Well,
I guess that was the case. I can't believe I gave you the one bitch that had 0 dialogue this entire
I know.
game.
It's like I feel bad for you because it's like I want to like take.
No, I feel
over,
bad
but
for
it's like,
you.
But it's like I feel bad for you.
I enjoyed. Fuck everyone else. I feel bad for you.
Sayori. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
Oh my god, it's not that deep.
Is this gonna be one of those games where it's like you can't, like, you try to play everyone's friend and it comes back to bite you?
Bite you, exactly. Here I am again. Welcome back, Caillou. But I can't. I don't have card. Oh,
A
wig.
wig. I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all.
We might get lucky. One of our subscribers might gift you one. That's wig. You never know these days. You can sub
With pay
safe cards. I don't even know what those are, but
I don't know what that is, so I don't endorse
Thank
it.
you.
But
I can't endorse it because I have no idea what those are. But if you all know what those are, then wig.
Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she's searching
Okay,
for
so
something.
I think almost we gotta just be like, Yuri stands, stay Yuri stands.
but we told Sayori. I feel like Sayori really needs a friend right now.
I know. But it's like at the same time, it's like what you said, like if we play the whole field, we're gonna get burned by everybody and die.
I think we could at least play it. Oh wait, they're in every country, right? Maybe not.
I mean, not here at least that I know of.
I think these two things. I think we can't play the whole field, but I think we can play the field of Monica and Sayori for the time being. But I also think that we said we'd walk home with Sayori.
So we at least gotta deliver on that one.
And she's very down today. So I don't think today's the day
to be like,
I'm gonna go tap Yuri. Have fun, Sayori.
have fun being depressed.
So we are a Yuri stan, but we're also friends to Sayori, and I feel like she really needs it today.
That's wig.
So I just hope Yuri understands.
Oh, Caillou, you're from Germany. Also one of our other frequent people here is Internet Putish. She is also from Germany, so that's kind of cool.
And that's Buddha.
I know, she's probably sleeping right now. Because it's in Germany, it's probably like middle of the night, I don't know.
Granted, we normally stream at like 8 in the morning.
That's deep.
Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, oh, excuse me, may uncover feelings you weren't aware in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person
Yuri?
to have you feel that way about her.
Yuri. Girl, yesterday
We were feeding chocolate.
I was hand feeding you chocolate. You're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings.
Uh-huh, sure.
I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you.
That's not a compliment, is it?
Who has never loved Yuri in her whole life?
It is what it is. Well, that's not saying it's not a compliment. Like, you just kind of like low-key shaded best girl, but... Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading?
Well, as long as you're okay with it.
Yeah. It should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway.
Okay, everyone!
After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room.
Why don't we share our poems now?
Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Do we pick Sayori first, just because she needs a friend?
Yeah. Let me read this real quick, please, for the next Choose Natsuki. We gotta stand! We have to stand, Yuri! Paysafe cards are basically like you buy them at a gas station or somewhere else with real money. You got codes on my
prepaid
card.
visas.
Yeah, they're kind of like prepaid visas, I think. That's basically it. It's what I always do since I don't have a credit card or something like that. That's wig.
Yeah, it sounds like a prepaid visa.
Smart thinking. Smart thinking. We stand.
Okay, so we'll go Sayori because she needs a friend. Then we'll go Yuri because best girl. Then we'll do Natsuki because throw her a bone. And then Monica.
I was like, yeah, I would like to talk at some point.
And then we'll go Monica because Monica doesn't seem to care one way or another.
Okay.
I feel like if we're gonna disappoint anyone, Monica's okay to disappoint.
Yeah, I feel like she can take that. I feel like she can take that hit.
It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell. Come on, oh, that's right. We kind of wrote this poem for Yuri. That's right.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri.
Yuri, best girl. You stop. Why are you all shading Yuri? I've had just about enough.
I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping.
Oh no.
Streamer is right, though. Well, at least somebody's on our side. Thank God.
That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Vulture.
Sayori, is there something wrong?
Uh-huh. No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Hee.
No, she is, she's going into a depressive spiral.
Natsuki, best girl, though. We got some strife in chat.
Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
If you insist.
Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori?
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to
Oh
herself.
my god, she's horribly depressed.
Oh my god.
Why did we let her walk home?
Oh my
Please
god.
don't die on the way home.
Oh my god, Sayori, no!
But we made you a promise, Sayori. We made you a promise. You just gotta remember, in a game like this, there's no pleasing everybody. So you gotta please who you need to please, and then move on.
Alright.
God, is this not the psychological horror?
The psychological horror is knowing you disappointed your friend.
When she's depressed.
Vulture, your writing's only improved these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious, even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally.
Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after.
Is that so?
Yuri gently smiles to herself.
This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought I'd feel like this.
Oh, Yuri, it's okay.
I remember you.
Oh, I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something you never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame.
Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice.
What do you mean?
Well,
Yuri smiles sadly.
Vulture, during lunchtime, I eat by myself.
My
Girl, why don't you eat with, like,
just the club?
yeah.
Like, we're all here for you. Why are all these sad bitches making me sad?
Play on your cell phone. It's fine.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't, girl. I met you, 5 days ago? Do you want to eat with me?
Like, you can eat with me.
It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading.
Oh, so you like it?
In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading.
Reading people and reading books.
I know, she's really fucking doing it to us.
Well, that's one way to put it. But
Doki Doki Depression Club. Oh my god, honestly.
books are still full of amazing, inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend.
T.
Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face.
Sayori.
Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life.
Yuri.
And when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day.
That's the shit I told myself when I was like 8 and needed to get out of my depression hole.
You know, all those friends don't laugh at me.
Oh.
They don't tease me for spacing out all the time.
And oh?
Oh, and oh, sorry, Yuri, I understand you though.
They don't make fun of my body type.
Girl, you got some tits!
Yeah, I was like, girl, you got like the perfect anime body. What is she talking about?
What are you talking about, girl? Oh, is it the back problems? Is it the posture? Is that what she's talking about?
Who knows?
And
It's what happens when you got big titties.
it's what happens. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all.
people say that about you?
How could you not stand Yuri after hearing this sad depression story?
I'm not a know-it-all, Vulture. It's the opposite. I don't know anything.
We stand a dumbass.
She's a dumbass lesbian. We stand.
I don't know how to talk to people.
Golly. It's like imagine joining a club and just being like, oh yeah, I'm just like doing it for my friend. And then like 3 to 4 days like into it, everyone's spilling like their deepest, darkest like inner demons to you. Like, I've never told anyone this, but I don't have any friends and I actually like...
I'm severely depressed.
I have some self-esteem issues. Like, cool, I don't know your last name.
but I want to help.
I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy.
Are they okay? Can we get the counselor in here?
Yeah, like, where the fuck is the counselor? Does somebody need some serotonin? Somebody help these people.
I have all these feelings, and all I could do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you.
Softball 1821, welcome to the stream. OMG, I love the way you portray Yuri's voice.
Right.
That's
Thank
so
you.
nice. Thank you. How did you find the stream? That is just so kind of you. Welcome back, Elizabeth. Caillou says, Bish, you can't be depressed. You got big titties. Is probably the best I've heard so far.
But I really don't understand what I was missing all this time.
But I haven't really done anything.
No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. It also helped that you mouth-fed me chocolate and it was an extremely sexual moment.
But in real life, not just in the books. We stand Yuri.
I know I'm a difficult person, Vulture. I speak too slowly. I second-guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. That's just why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy.
Aww.
I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them.
Screw 'em.
Fuck everyone else.
I'm loving you.
I mean, I joined this club hoping I'd make friends. And I'd say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you?
Caillou said, I felt alone and depressed, just like Sayori and Yuri right now. I have the right to be depressed, though. I don't have big titties. Okay. Honestly, though, if you have depression, please reach out to somebody. Reach out to somebody close. Even if it's us, we'll help you. Join the Discord.
Big tits don't solve depression.
Honestly, they just give you back problems. But, get the help you need, girls. Get the help you need. We cannot stand for medical advice. You need to seek a professional. Elizabeth is Natsuki. Softball, same. I also love Yuri. I'm glad somebody else does.
If you put it that way. Yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we?
Yuri puts her head in her hands. But this time, she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem?
Yeah. I do. Let me get it for you.
Oh, it's a continuation of the poem you missed on Monday, or on, whatever the first day.
Whatever the day was. Ghosts Under the Lights, part 2.
The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers.
Okay, great, Gatsby.
A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds, the silhouette grows closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility, but I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arms. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding? I laugh. Understanding it's overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops.
Stop.
Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber.
And that's some slam poetry for y'all.
Oh.
Fucking, why is Yuri just snatching wigs with her poems? I'm sorry to hear that you have issues with your family. That's so sad.
I'm so sorry.
He hates girls. Oh no, I'm a girl. I don't know how to help you, but other than I know how you feel. DDLC, ASMR, well, that's the Hope Softball. How'd you find the stream?
He booted up.
Oh, well, see, that was adding to the I feel like that was the point of the poem, though. Like, I feel like she has really bad anxiety, social anxiety, and she has really bad just general anxiety, and I think that poem reflects it, so I'm glad we delivered it in a way that could reflect that. Please be aware of the warnings, though, Caillou, if it's getting overwhelming.
Just Natsuki for the week, you'll see.
All of a sudden, I can't read.
Who's Natsuki?
The one with the one freaking line an hour. I get one line an hour.
I like all these girls. I just want them to all be happy and successful. Finishing the poem, I hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? Is it for me? No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. There's such discourse in chat, Frugal.
Does she call me Caillou?
Choose Yuri.
Despite Yuri's poems being usually cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one.
It's just gonna get worse from here, Homeo. Caillou. I said Caillou. Is that not how you say K-Y-U? Caillou?
K-Y-U? Caillou?
Not Caillou.
Show it.
Caillou.
Cayuchi?
Oh god, I'm American. I can't read. Please don't make fun
Did
of
she
me.
call me Caillou?
I was like, what is she talking about? And then all of a sudden, I'm like, huh?
You just do Kai.
Kai, and they all do Kai. But yes, if any of this gets to be too much for anybody, please remember the content warnings, and we'd rather you be safe than be triggered. So
Yes.
please, if you need to leave, we would completely understand. We don't want anybody to get hurt or triggered or not feeling well. You want them to know. Oh, all of a sudden I can't read, Elizabeth. I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri's having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. God. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch.
Oh my god, this is like honestly too much lesbian romance for me. I stay on.
You can, the poem is, once again, Yuri. I heard a vibrate. Was that my phone? Was that your phone?
That was mine though.
I was gonna say, like, was that in the game? Did I miss something?
Did I miss something?
Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence.
I'm not fucking done. She's fucking dead.
Oh my god, please leave me alone.
You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that
You're the best, did we stand you?
I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back to me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something.
Has anyone seen the Buffsuki meme? Like 2018 wants to know your location at softball. Stop! Oh my god. Be nice.
But I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will.
Yuri.
With that, Yuri timidly smiles and I return to my seat. Okay, I won't put this out there right now.
I will die for Yuri.
Well, no, not yes, but
okay.
If it's given the option, like walk home alone or walk home with Yuri, we're gonna walk home alone because if Sayori sees us with Yuri.
But she's not there. That's different.
I'm
walking with Yuri. We are walking with Yuri in this house.
She's in no spot to. I'm white. I can't clap on beat. She's in no spot to see us with Yuri when she.
Why didn't she just walk home with us then? Like, it's not my fault. Like, I can walk home with my other friends. Like, you can't control people like that with your mental illness. You can't say, oh, you can't walk home with your other friend because I'm depressed.
But she's doing it anyways.
Not my house!
Fine. Okay.
Both ship them. Wig.
With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I can put
I
her
will
poem
die
away.
for Yuri. Clip it. Somebody clip it. Yuri all day till the day I effing die. I'm just like, clip it and send it in chat when it's time. Oh, stop.
Okay, so Natsuki or Monica? Should we just do Natsuki? Even though she's gonna look at her poem, she'll be like, "This isn't for me," and then she's gonna throw it back at us.
Yeah, Natsuki, because I want
You want to talk?
to read for once. Yeah, no thanks. Oh,
You didn't even.
next. Oh my god! No! Why does she fucking hate you so much? What the hell did you do?
Because she doesn't like my poems and she has a crush on us.
Oh my god.
It's-
Well, that's not a way to get to be somebody more friendly with someone. She really fucking hates us. Oh, discourse.
Hi, Vulture!
Feel free to join our Discord. Don't forget to follow, turn on the notifications we stay on.
Have you ever thought about what you'd like to submit to perform at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people is another thing. I'll have to give it more thought.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. I'd also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's look at today's poem.
Caillou, I think if you press on
Thank
the...
you.
Stop, Kai. Okay, I was gonna say Kai. If you press on the screen, you should see like a little like what is those things? Like a director's like clip.
Yeah, I don't know what they're called. Like
I don't know
a
what they're called.
take
like,
thing.
A take thing, yeah. And then you clip that. It should clip something. I'm not sure. She hates Uriel. That's probably why she doesn't like us. Is the game having the mature rating or is it the fans? A little bit of column A.
Little bit of column
A
B.
little bit of column B.
I just put that on there because the
Oh.
game puts it on there.
She really shut us down so much. That was so sad. I feel bad for Natsuki. Like, I don't want her to dislike us that much, but it's like...
I didn't pick her. Like, to be fair, like I haven't written a poem she's liked, and then there was an argument between her and Yuri. I picked Yuri's side, and then
Ooh.
it's like
But
Natsuki.
it's like, at this point, it's like, we kind of, like, dug our hole, so it's like, kind of like got a lie in it at this point.
I just love the no, thank you. Next.
And she's jealous, it's normal, but she can be your friend if you hose her for the week. You know what? That's for another playthrough. Choose her for another week. Wig.
I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands.
Your style's gone so refined, Vulture. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she?
Well, I guess so.
Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you two spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple of days than she's talked the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive.
Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess.
So Yuri doesn't hate Natsuki, so, like, why should we change our ways? Because Natsuki hates Yuri.
Natsuki might just be having a bad week.
Yeah.
I'm still getting the hang of it myself. Well, at least, like, we're friends with Yuri, and Yuri also needed a friend.
Yeah.
So
It's like they all need their friends.
why can't they all be friends together?
Why can't they all just be friends? Why can't we all just get along?
Hmm.
Oh, thank you so much, Canadian Papa Bear, for the lurk.
Oh, thank you.
I would say get some wigs and chats, but nobody has the wigs but me, so I'm gonna put some wigs out
You
there.
could do the wig command.
You can do the wig command, there you go. Exclamation point wig. Thank you, Canadian Papa Bear. I hope you're having a good Tuesday.
You're certainly putting a lot of effort. You must really like her.
That's...
It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day. Reading that edgy novel with her.
Thank you, Virgo Ghost. I stand you.
Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone.
Wait, have good friend culture.
Hello.
Hello. Elizabeth, hello.
Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know.
Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright?
I feel like Monica's like this omnipotent being that's like trying to guide us through this and make like. So she's not. I feel like Monica's not like the head evil bitch. I feel like she's like this outside force that just knows everything, and she's like
Watching it play by play because this is all she has to do with her time.
she's like, okay, well, just be smart.
Elizabeth, we stand. I hope you feel better. I feel like, I don't know, I mean, you said you're fine, but I feel like fine's also, like, I'm not fine. I feel like fine's, like, one of those double-edged swords. It's, like, fine but not fine, but could be better, but I'm also could be worse, so...
When you say fine, you're really going through it.
Yeah. So we stand you, and we're here for you. Just...
I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. So something bad happens while she's vulnerable. then it could be really hard for her.
You're gonna kill Yuri, eh? You're gonna kill her.
Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage.
You say that like I'm gonna hurt her.
Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything happens, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Alright.
Well, let me just read this for something to do for the love of God.
Okay, this one. Oh, fuck, I can't save.
It's okay, I don't think you need to in this one. The lady who knows everything. The lady who knows everything! An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift, the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. Write that down! Write that down! The thumb and forefinger. That was mentioned in Sayori's poem too, last week or yesterday or whatever it was. Because she was talking about like the thumb and forefinger in her mind or something. Like the bright, like, you know, when she was talking about like the glass bottles.
Oh,
and
yeah.
She said she picked out the happy thoughts with her thumb and forefinger. That has to come and play later, I think. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Oh my god, these are way too deep for me.
Are these women okay?
These women are not okay. Somebody get them a counselor. Reach out to somebody, please. Who's the lady that knows everything? Oh, I don't know. This is so good. Oh, thank you so much, MTI. We appreciate it. Thank you. That's so kind.
Monica's
honestly.
the lady that knows everything. I told you she's some omnipotent being.
She is.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it's kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
Who's your legend right now? You did a Stan Yuri?
Yeah.
Y'all Stan Yuri? I love this game.
see.
It is so good. It is so good, Elizabeth.
I never really put much thought into it.
No, GG phone. No, don't go. Kai, no.
No,
Joey. No, Joey. Please don't go.
I'm not gonna be able to do that without thinking of Monica saying it now.
I know.
No, Joey.
No, Kai. Please don't go.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we all had the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Yoinks.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we?
I mean, tea and a half.
Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional?
Yeah, that.
Monica, she don't even try to hide it, and I fucking stand her for that. She don't give a fuck.
Anyway, here's Monica writing tip of the day.
Okay, write this down. Write this down.
If you're ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good, it can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something that you put so much into.
Yeah, that's tea.
But if you find other people who are enjoying writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing's good or bad or okay, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on.
Oh my god, I stand this bitch.
It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving.
Oh my god, why is she so kind?
It's almost like having our own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice here today. Thanks for listening.
More sad than happy. Why are you girls not appreciating my girl Natsuki? Natsuki's because she don't want to fucking talk to us. I would love to gas her up on her poems and read what she has to say, but she has no interest. She like looks at us, Next.
Pass.
Next.
Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out?
Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you just say something strange just now?
Something did sound a bit
Was
unusual.
was it the two-dimensional thing? Because I think we were all feeling that.
That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Catchphrase! I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Ugh. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
Stop!
In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different here is that Sayori isn't here.
Ah, it seems you're right.
Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she?
We stand to miss her every time.
It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off when she's not around.
Because she's the fucking Jasper. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on. She... Oh.
Oh,
And oh?
she actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? We were not given a choice! So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
Oh.
That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people.
Calm down, guys! I talked to her earlier and everything's fine.
Monica, I don't trust your ass.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so...
So obviously it was about you, Vulture.
let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
Didn't you say to Sayori you'd prefer to go home with her than Yuri?
Yeah, we said we'd prefer to go home. We'd rather lie to,
It's
Sayori.
not like a complete lie, but it's like, I mean, if she's gonna leave early and we didn't even get a choice to go with her, like, I would have left with her.
But
knowing
she
her mood,
left.
But she just left and we didn't get a choice to leave with her. Joey!
Hi, Joey!
Joey! Doki! Hi! How you doing, Joey?
You're up, girl.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. We might need a lot of them, different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, Yuri, you can. Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri?
Aw, she could decorate. She'd be so good at it.
I'm useless.
Stop.
No!
No!
That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know.
So you're Legend Sayori and not Yuri. Girl, we don't know.
We don't know.
We have no idea what's going on here. You are talking to two.
We're looking for people.
Fools.
We're looking for people to not die.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even
That's so
I can.
Oh, jeez, even I can tell now.
Just like,
Sometimes I just
throwing
talk
it
like
out
that.
there. Just throwing it out there.
I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder when she's not around.
Let's see. How are you doing today, Joey?
That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person.
Sometimes I just talk like that too. Wig.
So Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere.
What did I
What's
say?
that? Oh.
What did I say?
Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere.
Oh, she really did it to us. Oh my god, stop. We love her.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Vulture. The one who's
The one who is truly useless.
I thought she just said the one who's truly useless.
If only.
Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It'd probably go a long way to get one of them a hand.
Okay, so is Yuri best girl that we're going with?
Yep.
Fuck Natsuki.
I mean, honestly, I think, like, baking-wise, we would mess up her cupcakes.
I feel like we'd be like, hey, Natsuki wants help. She'd be like, die.
Die! Atmosphere. About that, my dad died on his waist on his way to space in the atmosphere. No way! Oh my god, that's sad. I hope you're not serious, Joey. Don't joke about that. Natsuki, make cupcakes with Natsuki so you can finally start to understand each other. Do it. Just do it. I love Natsuki.
Should we go with Natsuki so that you could get some more lines?
I'm just throwing this out there, but I stand Yuri. I'm so sorry. Okay. Consider this. This is a blind playthrough, and I feel like we should play it the way we would genuinely play it.
And I would pick Yuri.
And I would pick the girl's cheeks. I'm gonna clap. So I'm so sorry. We can always play it again. Yuri can be stand, but well, of course she can be stand.
I'd really be appreciative of that.
You guys should all be supportive. We're doing this for you.
Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members?
Oh my god.
How on earth are they gonna respond to a suggestion like that?
Can I just spend one day with both? Like, why does this game have so many bad choices?
Why don't we all work together?
It's like what I would do. I'd be like, hey, Saturday I'm gonna spend with Yuri helping decorate, and then Sunday we can make the cupcakes, Natsuki. And it's like, hello, why are you all bashing me when I have good ideas here, chat? You should be supportive.
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, oh, that's you.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you like to handle baking on your own. Vulture may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decoration.
Oh my gosh, she wants her cheeks clapped so bad. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Why do they want to all clap your cheeks? I'm honestly tired of this. Just choose. Just choose.
It's a school with just women and me.
That's tea. It sounds more like you're just making excuses for Vulture to...
What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't? Just what do you think...
Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Vulture to decide how he'd like to contribute.
Now I feel bad for Natsuki, because obviously she wants to, like, get to know us. But I can't, because it's like, I feel like in this, if there's anything we learn from Until Dawn, trying to play both sides only gets you killed. Like, you need to pick and you need to choose. Like, I found that is just, that's just how it is. We can't jumble back and forth. God, I can't wait for the climax of this game. No, I'm just gay. We should make Joey mod, but I don't know if he wants that responsibility, so I haven't done it. If you want to choose Yuri, do it. I'm gonna just laugh later on then.
Oh god. Oh well, we want Yuri's best girl. She will be best girl until she kills us.
I mean, on the plus side, y'all get to see us be foolish. You can't just get that anywhere. I don't know.
He really doesn't got a chance to spend any time with me, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in...
You literally just said...
I'm surprised as well.
Sorry. I was just saying, though.
Jeez. Can we just settle this already?
Yeah. Vulture, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
So we're gonna fucking save this shit.
Very well.
In that case...
Everyone looks straight at me. Of course, I'm gonna go with... I don't know, I feel like... She needs a little helping hand right...
Yuri. Because like MTI said, I mean, speaking only for myself, I feel like you've started down a particular path and you've got to see it through. I feel like the game isn't as good if you don't just see it.
I know, but like, even in this, in a hypothetical blind playthrough, I'd see Sayori acting the way she did and knowing like, all these girls have something going up. Sayori needs a friend in this moment.
But I also consider I feel like we just gotta pick Yuri, because it's like we started down a path, and I feel like this game is meant to be played like you pick a person,
you stick with them.
You stick with them.
All right.
Because it's like, I mean, we're not really picking Sayori. I mean, we're trying to be there for her, but
she left.
Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri.
Me?
I mean, Sayori is queen though. She's just. You can't force us to pick because there's no good choice. Like somebody's hurting no matter what. That's like I feel like the psychological horror of this game is like knowing
You
hurting.
can't please everyone.
You can't please everybody. You're hurting them no matter what, and as much as you want to help them all, it's damning.
Are you?
Oh, this is you.
Honestly, I stand all these girls. Oh, thank God, Joey. Thank God. I'm shaking. Are you serious? Why would you?
Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean.
No. I was just saying.
So you'll be helping Yuri then, Vulture?
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do.
I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things.
See, and now you would have made her a depressed mess if you hadn't come to pick her because she would have overthought it and hated herself. It's like, you see what I mean? Like, there's no winning. Like, I mean, the chat can say what they want. Like, we can think what we want. But really, this game is just all loss. It's all loss. Like, no matter what you do, there's no winning it.
So I think your assistance will be very useful.
That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle baking yourself?
I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine.
Okay.
Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour.
Kai, thank you so much for the support there.
Thank you.
I mean, as much as we get support.
So, is that everything we need to go over?
Yeah, that should be about it.
Oh my God, she fucking
Okay,
did.
dead.
Enough. Are you guys excited?
Joey, we stand. We stand your
Well,
Word.
excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit.
Do you feel the same way, Vulture?
Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out.
That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki?
Ugh.
Natsuki?
What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything.
No, that's not what I meant at all.
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Vulture picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so...
I get it. I'm kind of surprised though.
Why?
Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden.
I know, I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad.
Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up with her must be far out of her own comfort zone.
Spoiler free, Monica is a queen, Sayori is relatable tease, Natsuki is bae, Yuri is also relatable tease, so they're all great. Exactly, they're all great in their own way. No, sorry, but Yuri's double, Natsuki's angel, Monica's god, and Sayori is
I can't.
See, I think it all just depends on who you relate to, how you're feeling, and all that. Like, that's what I'm saying, I feel like there's no wrong choice. I feel like there's, but, like, I don't know, I feel like there's all, like, there's no wrong choice. I just feel like it's, like, who you prefer.
Because to begin to understand, Yuri is trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work out perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this.
God, that's wig.
Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
Yuri's that kind of girl who has both bigger boobs than you and a bigger D than you. Oh, she's got the big D energy shaking. Joanna, thank you so much for your relief, though. That makes me feel so much better. I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm gonna say this.
Oh?
You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole damn event!
I believe you.
Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out.
Alright, well, let's get out of here then.
Everyone packs up their things, and I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around.
Sorry. I realized I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend.
Oh, you're right.
I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number?
I think that would be the best way, yes.
Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers.
8675309.
What's that for?
I don't know. It's like a commercial.
Oh,
Or
guys.
some kind of song.
800 588 2300
Empire! Oh,
Okay.
Elizabeth, you absolutely hate Yuri, and I do not understand, girl. What is it? Hello, what did she do to you personally?
Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday.
See, that's the whole weekend gone. It's like, why not just...
What? We could do stuff now.
It's like, I feel like there should have been two choices. One on Saturday, one on Sunday. You gotta pick
Boom.
Natsuki Saturday, Yuri Sunday.
Or you could go with both each days if you really want to double
yeah,
down.
it's like there's a whole fucking... Oh, they're just trying to make you pick. I don't know why, but I have to think about Rockefeller Street right now.
My house?
Is that a problem?
No, not at all. I just thought I'd be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you.
That's weird. That makes sense.
I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I'd prefer going to your
Oh
house.
my god, she has abusive parents. Somebody help.
Alright. In
Somebody
that
help
case,
her.
it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason.
We already know it.
It's not like it should matter much either way, so I just need to make sure that my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are.
Don't underestimate yourself, Vulture. I think that will make a very productive team.
Who is the best Doki? What? There is like such a line in the sand. I feel like it's either like Yuri stands, but like they don't have anything against anybody else, or I feel like it's like Natsuki stands and they fucking hate everybody else to like no
But
extent.
it's like I feel it's like cat owners and dog owners. It's like cat owners. Oh, I just prefer cats, but I mean like dogs are
They're
okay.
And
And it's like dog owners.
cats will shit on your grave and eat your body. It's like that's obviously not true, but
Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something.
no, my god.
Wait, you don't actually think that, do you?
See, she needed it. So it's like that's my
I
thing.
don't
It's like
know.
everybody needs
Everybody
the attention.
needs
We need
the
like
help.
4 MCs in here. Where's the DLC? Like $15 to have 2 people.
There's actually a DLC for this game.
Is there?
Yeah, but I don't know what it's about, so.
Should be to add more people so you can please more people.
It's difficult for me to come up with any other reason they might have chosen me.
You're forgetting the reason. You're forgetting one reason with the most common sense. I chose you to help you because that's what I want to do.
And sometimes that's just tea.
But
Yuri thinks to herself with extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You want me to point out something when you're overthinking, right?
I didn't realize.
I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while.
I believe you.
And if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression.
And I'm really looking forward to Sunday.
She's gonna get her cheeks clapped.
Like this sexy voice, like it was fun in the beginning when it's like, oh, it's like a dating sim, but now that things have like taken a little bit of a darker turn, it's like this sexy voice is like this isn't as fun anymore.
I feel sad for her.
It's fun talking about how sad I am in this voice.
Big Little, how did you find the stream? What's going on with you today? It's only because you don't know the story of Natsuki. She hates Yuri and she loves you. But you know what? That's okay because, like, she's fucking insecure and jealous. But so is everybody else, you know? Like, you can't, you can't, like... I mean, my thing is, like, no matter what, like I said, no matter who you pick, Elizabeth, like, somebody else is gonna be sad about it. So it's like you have to pick one and stick with it. Otherwise, you just seem wishy-washy.
Pick no one. Don't do the literature club. Go home, play video games.
There you go. And then, there's mods for this game, and you should play one after this. Oh my god,
We can maybe, if we get into it, which I'm already kind of into it.
Honestly. I'd be happy if my cat would do that. That means she hasn't forgot about me when I died. That's T. That's T, guy. Why are you so iconic? You're so funny. Joey, chill, LVO.
Ugh.
So you want to see Sayori? Oh, yeah. Who wants to cry? No! Wait. These are loaded questions, Elizabeth. You
We just
cannot
got-
do this.
Put the phone down.
Put the phone down. Big Little, the mod is called Exit Music. Oh, wait, what's it about? Empty. Oh, me, I do, I want to. Oh, that's so sad.
I am too.
Just an information, it's the fault. Okay, first of all, Elizabeth, nobody's mental illness is the fault of another person. You can't always be there for them. They have to reach out to somebody in real life. And, like, I know this is just a game, but real talk. Like, you can't blame somebody crying or feeling bad or mental illness on anybody that's can't always be there for them. Your job as a friend is not always to be there for them, even though it feels... Yeah. Joey Louie, no spoilers for anything, please. They're blind playing. Thank you, Joey. The mod is a mod all about Natsuki. Oh, wig.
Oh, wig. Guess
See, maybe that'll be her time to shine.
There
Elizabeth.
we go. After the exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. I'm just... something's gotta happen soon.
Something's gotta happen. I feel like the psychological horrors, the chat, making us feel horrified.
It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general.
Elizabeth, that's your opinion! The game gets good soon. Okay, I'm glad to hear it.
There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally.
Oh my
we've been texting.
How scandalous.
She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayuri since she left club early the other day.
I can send her a text, you know.
It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayuri said and what Monica said, is it really okay to put Sayuri's feelings aside when she might need me?
Why can't you do both? A Saturday. There's Saturday.
There's a Saturday.
Okay, so I decided to visit Sayuri before Yuri comes over. Thank you,
God.
Lord. Thank you, Lord.
Rather than simply asking, I tell her, I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayuri's house, I knock on the door before entering myself. Again, we used to play so often that I've made it a habit of simply entering each other's households like we're family. The house is quiet. Sayuri isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. The screen is black.
Oh my god, we don't need those.
It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her.
Okay, before we get to the juicy bits. This is her bedroom? Hello?
Okay.
Okay, we'll read the chat real quick.
Oh,
So, how long will you guys be streaming for? Well, we were only supposed to stream for another 3 minutes, but that's up to Vulture, so, good, it's going to be a bit longer with the voice acting, so the good part is coming up. Her bedroom is so cute, look at that cow, I know, I love cows, I'm shaking. It's going to be so good. Perfect. Elizabeth, I love that. I love how that's your freaking catchphrase. Perfect, bitch.
Okay, so we've hit, apparently, like, we're on the threshold of what's good.
So here, well, I mean, this is your option, Vulture. Either we can finish out Sunday at least, or...
I want to keep going.
Okay,
Fuck
let's do
work.
it.
I'll just have to take a short nap.
Omewamu shinderu!
Nani?
Nani? What?
I hope I don't regret this decision, but here we go. Sayori? Hi, Vulture!
Oh, she's wearing something so cute.
Oh my god. She's okay, at least.
She's alive!
I sit down in her room.
The cusp of the end. Oh god.
Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Oh my god, my phone's gonna go off. She's gonna see that it's like Yuri. She's gonna be like,
Trigger.
interesting!
What are you doing there?
Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for a year now.
Cute. Stop. I feel like her parents were killed. God, I love Sayori. She's just so pretty. We do stay on a good Sayori.
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? How'd you know about that? You were gone, girl.
I mean, I'm sure she heard from Monica. What do you think? Girls don't talk?
Yes.
Girls don't ever talk. They never text each other, and they only see each other in person.
Girls do not physically exist outside of my field of vision.
Outside of my field of vision. coconut haircut. Stop, you guy. And Monica, she's a bitch, but she's perfect. We stand out. Honestly, this game fucked me up when I first played through because of Sayori stuff. I guess that's why they have warnings. So that being said, now that we all know, this might be the time if anybody cannot handle the content.
Whatever content it might be.
To whatever content it might be, to put the phone down and do something that's self-care, whatever that is for you.
Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Oh, there we go. Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting.
Monica told me. Oh my god,
Monica
how did
told me.
I know? Shh, shh, girl gossip, hey.
It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Yeah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you gonna be helping Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online.
Oh girl, you need to get out in the sun. I'm so scared for you.
We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is totally uncharacteristic.
Oh my god, Sayori, I'm so sorry.
I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Vulture. No, excuse me. Yeah? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault.
Sayori, you did nothing wrong, no.
If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make such a stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now.
Oh, she thinks the only reason why you're thinking about her is because, like, she was, like, being mentally ill, not because you actually, like, cared and wanted to hang out. Oh my god.
I mean, Sayori, you are my friend too. But this is my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish? No, girl, we're just checking in on you.
Please, we stand and love you. Stop.
I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me.
Oh my god. Who? Who's it? It's like I'm like the Snoop Dogg meme. Who?
The world.
Oh, well, I think it's it as like an entity.
Sayori! I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you even listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it.
Oh my god. Sayori.
Sayori gives me an empty smile.
How can you put in like... How can you like you put in so much like happy voice in her? Because that's literally how she's saying it. But like inside, I'm like, oh my god, you really put me in a trap.
You really put me in a trap, Vulture.
Oh, that's Monica. That's Monica's voice. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
I don't like that answer.
Ooh.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? Hey. You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Vulture?
Oh, thank you so much, Serenity, for that lurking all day. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Have a safe drive. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for lurking.
Guess I have no choice this time. The thing is,
I have clinical depression.
oh.
And
And
it's almost like we've had friends that have had to deal with this, so we know the exact same symptoms and how they feel the exact same guilty way.
I've had really bad
This is a
depression
dream
my
come
whole
true.
life.
Oh, thank you for the
Thank you for the follow.
Big Little. Thank you so much. And thank you for the hug, Elizabeth. Y'all are so kind. We stand.
He knew too much.
He knew too much.
I really. So okay. Did you know that?
Oh my
Why
God.
do you think I'm late to school every day?
This is why she needed us to walk with her, because
Oh my
that's the only
God.
thing that got her out of bed in the morning. Stop. I'm gonna cry.
Because
Why
most
did we
days
pick
I can't-
Sayori?
Oh my god. Most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed.
We literally, I mean, we've been here. We all know.
What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? I hate doing this voice.
Stop, Sayori. Stop.
Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me?
Sayori, please stop. I love you.
That's what it feels like.
Now I know what the content warning's about.
This makes me sad. Sayori.
That's just why I want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me.
I want this long, drawn-out silence.
I'm gonna have this long, like, stunned silence.
It's tongue-in-cheek, kind of like...
I want to know if he can predict the next event after the next choice. It's only the beginning of the punishment. I'm obviously...
I have a thought.
I have a thought of what she's gonna do.
But
And
I'm
I
gonna
think
keep it to me.
And I think we all don't want it to happen, but I think we all know when people get severely depressed, they have some kind of thoughts that maybe
Aren't good.
and may want to possibly risk an attempt that we don't want them to make. And please seek help before you get to that point, because nobody should ever have to feel that way.
So I hope we don't have to deal with that.
I hope we can help her before that. We're gonna walk home with her if she needs to fucking be walked home.
Handcuff ourselves to her.
Yeah.
It's like, girl, you are not leaving my sight. You're not going to be left alone.
And you're not gonna blink without me seeing you blink.
I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayuri kept this from me the entire time that I've known her?
I mean, it's not something really people share. I think it's something more you just notice, the change.
She really did want so badly for me not to, just to not think about her.
I think the thing with that is people in that situation want you to think of them because they want to feel like you genuinely care about them, not that they feel like they're on a suicide watch and you're the police, you know? So.
Why Sayori? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. I feel like that's not the proper way to say it.
That, but...
Because if I knew, I would have done something I could support you.
See, but that's not what she wanted. She wanted you to care because you genuinely...
Cared about her,
not because, like, oh, I'm mentally ill, take care of me. People don't feel like that when they're mentally ill.
Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have at least tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do is tell me. You don't understand at all, Vulture.
Yep, we're kind of getting...
Yeah,
we
we
gotta
really don't,
understand. We gotta understand why you'd say that to her.
Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things.
I mean, there's also, like, things I can imagine that are gonna happen to her, but I don't even want... They're just so bad, I don't even want to speak them.
We're just gonna mind our own business for the time being.
I think, Elizabeth, do you think she needs your love or not? Of course she does. But you can't just, like we're saying right now, you can't just love somebody because they're mentally ill and they need a watch hound. You need to love them because genuine feelings, and they need to seek help, and you need to get them the help they need, but also they need to want to get the help they need. But you gotta do everything you can. It's like, there's no winning. There's no winning. You cannot put it on a singular person. You can't put it on the main character. You can't put it on the players. It's just tough content, and unfortunately that's like real life, but there's no right or way. There's definitely wrong ways to handle it, but there's no cut and dry. This is how every situation is. This is how every situation is handled, because that's not how mental illness works.
I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my hat.
Oh, like I was thinking like an animal bat.
Imagine baseball bats exist.
Imagine.
Somebody who never plays sports, I guess.
It also feels like being a bat being swung against my head.
She's just going to Pizza Hut. Don't worry.
That's why I want so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Haha. You're right, I don't understand that. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori, but I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Vulture. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that you could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streak downstairs.
No.
She's not the happy gay voice anymore.
She is not the happy voice anymore. Oh, thank you so much for the lurk, Eric. We stand you.
Thank you.
And also everybody who doesn't already follow Eric, please check him out. He's a variety streamer, film composer. He's going to TwitchCon, so he's always a fun time. So go check him out, as well as go check out Joey as well if you haven't. He's a fun dude.
I don't know if do I just keep doing the voice? Cause I don't think I can do a sad voice.
I mean, that's her voice. That's her
That's
voice.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Ah, Vulture. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you.
Yes, we stand these words.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Vulture. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Vulture. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I'm definitely doing a sob voice.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. All I want for her is to know that I care.
This is a dream come true.
Oh,
Oh, thank you so much,
Thank you for the follow.
Arias. Thank you for the follow. I've seen you in Eric's stream. How's your day going? This is the part that broke me, by the way. Oh.
maybe if we had like the.
It feels like we need to be singing like a Final Fantasy song, like.
Oh my god! Stop. But if you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too.
Oh.
No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away.
But you can, Vulture. You can.
You can't. If there's anything you need me to do, then you better tell me. And I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know.
Oh, Ariel asks, we are very stressed by this game and very sad by Sayori's position. If you don't, if you haven't heard about this game, there is like some pretty big trigger warnings about depression and mental illness.
Or if you're easily disturbed.
Easily disturbed by things of this nature. So just please be aware we don't want anybody to get hurt by this or feel sad, because I can tell I'm getting a little anxious. So that's why I want to be blind. I don't want anything, because I feel like then I might actually put that guilt on my actual real self, and that is not healthy, so we don't want this.
I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything.
See, that's the thing. People told me it was going to be really scary, so I was thinking, like, monsters and bad guys, and we're going in dungeons and jump scares, not, like, depressing.
That's what I thought, too.
That's why I was like, when everybody's like, oh,
I thought
it's going to get
like,
dark.
I thought it was going to be like, there's going to be demons and, like, blood and gore, and, like, it was going to be like this awful... No, the psychological horror is...
much more terrifying!
It's the reality of mental illness in One to Love.
Exactly. It's hard for you to say anything without spoiling, so I won't. Oh, have you played this game before? I assume you have. Everybody seems to have known about this game but us.
Yeah, again, I was so thinking that this was just gonna be about, like, demons and, like... Oh, my god.
There is a lot.
There's a lot going on.
Oh my god.
I don't understand.
A friend made me play it. Oh my god. I'm in the boat as you, and I'm crying in the club.
I don't understand any of my feelings, Vulture. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary, too. Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah? Sayori wipes her eyes.
Would it really be that mood, ain't it?
If I could spend the whole day here, I would. call her, you'd be like, something very important's come
Yeah,
up.
that's what I would do. Any friend or any romantic interest would almost certainly understand, even if you didn't have to explain it to them. Like, that's the thing. That's why I
Yours
feel
also equally unstable, though.
But I feel like she's not to this extent, you know? My thing is, like, this game has a really good way of making you choose, but in real life, it's not, like, this horrible. Like, because in real life, it'd be like, hey, Yuri, can you come here and we can all hang out? And then you guys bond, and we all bond, and we have a sleepover. Like, that's real life, not like, I'm gonna discard Yuri's mental illness because Sayori has it worse. Like, that's not how that works! Stop making me choose!
Of all days, this has to be one where I have other plans. Again, you can cancel plans. Maybe I should cancel. Oh. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But
MTI, we appreciate that, by the way. Thank you.
it's almost time for Yuri to meet at my house.
Who's Dan Salvadore's Kai?
Hmm?
I just kind of want them to see Dan Salvadore's message once they finish the game normally. Is that, like, the creator?
Maybe?
Dan Salvadore's, like, game creator. Okay.
Ah.
Wig.
At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It'd be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest.
And that's Wig.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it.
Ariel asked, how did you feel about this game when you played it?
Ugh. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy. Girl, I would too. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about when Yuri is about to come over. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to be having a great time tomorrow. Excuse me. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri?
Oh my god, look how
I
cute.
love
Look
that
at
sweater.
What she's wearing. I want to wear that sweater. Oh my god. I did enjoy it, but some of it was a little much for me. Oh my god, CT. I feel like my problem is I don't want to feel like guilted for making the wrong decisions, because then I would take it very personally and it would spike my own anxiety. So that's why we gotta just let me be blind. Let me be blind and let me experience it blindly.
Oh, thank goodness.
I mean, if it really starts getting into it, we just, like, turn off, like...
Turn it off!
No, not turn the game up, but,
No,
like, the thing that we use to monitor chat.
That's true. Indy. Hey, what's up? Just call me Indy, and I've seen this game at least 20 times by now, maybe more. Well, welcome! I'm shaking. Thank you so much for stopping by. How'd you hear about the stream? I hear you, girl. Oh my god, I really ask. I stand you.
Thank goodness.
You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting a long time?
No, I just got here.
Do you want to voice Yuri?
Can I just
was
voice
gonna say,
Yuri?
like, because I'm pretty sure Natsuki's gonna be nowhere.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to. I don't think Natsuki's gonna be in the rest of this game for now, so we'll do Yuri.
Okay, go for it.
Alright. How'd I hear about the stream is what you're asking? Yeah, did you stop by? Did you hear from anybody? Or are you just looking up Doki streams? Alright. Okay, I'm gonna give her a different accent than you did.
Okay, that's fine.
Because this is the accent I feel like she would have.
May West?
No, but that's a really good idea. I'm still saving that in case there is a villain.
I think the villain's the mental illness.
The villain... the villain was the mental illness we met along the way. Oh, that's so nice, Indy. Well, welcome. Let me see what... Okay, let me think about my next one. I'm gonna have to
Because this
just
is
do
something
one
you have to
classic.
carry.
But I started to get... No, that's not the right one. Let me think.
We're trying to do, the Darfur.
Darfur, Sudan, Scream, Bloody Murder.
That's the accent that I got from you.
That's the narrator. Joey, just like in real life. Alright. I had one and then we started going off on a tangent. Don't look at me. I'm just kidding. Oh, yeah, that was the Dark Lady from Sailor Moon, wasn't it? Thanks to say it. Okay, let me think. I'm not stressed, I just want to make this right. But I started getting really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell.
You could always have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried home on my way
hurried more on my way home.
Ah, I suppose that's true. I didn't think any of that for some reason.
It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you.
That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well?
Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right.
I'm sure it will be
I should
fine.
put my leg down, shouldn't I?
Yeah, that would help, yeah.
I take Yuri to my room.
Oh, scandalous.
The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious.
She's been in this position before. Oh my god, we're shaking. No,
Bitch,
we promise we won't do anything to you.
Your room isn't that bad. Like, it's...
Joy, I'm shaking. Stop giving me so much gas. I'm shaking.
Oh.
I know. Almost banned somebody on accident. Joey, that's going on the fridge. It's so clean.
I cleaned it before you came over, so...
That's very considerate of you to do.
No. I wouldn't... I'd be really embarrassed if my room were a mess while you were here.
That's tea.
That's some tea.
Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean.
That's not something you ask
That's
someone
not something. I mean, maybe it's different.
Maybe like a
where
friend
they're
you've known
from.
for a couple of years.
Yeah, it's
but,
like, exactly.
that would have been even more embarrassing.
If you're living alone as a damn weed, why do you have a bed for two, MC? This is not a hentai game.
Wait.
There's a specific part that just gave me nightmares, though, twice actually, and it was like the last year, and I still remembered it to this day, but because we haven't come across that bridge. Oh my god, do I want to continue to play this? I'm shaking. Press F.
Oh. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist from which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine.
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out.
It's fine, it's fine. Okay, but no, like, I had a thought and immediately vacated my mind.
Condoms in the drawer?
No.
Oh, well, that's where my mind was going.
No, I was thinking about, like, a memory that I had that I'm like, oh, that's relatable because whatever, but then, like, I was, like, trying to pull it up and my brain's like, nope, that's gone.
Yeah, we've been there with the thumb and the forefinger, too,
No.
snatched.
It's like, oh, I have a relatable memory, and my brain's like, no, you don't. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist.
Condoms in the drawer! Yes, Joey.
She puts both her hands firmly on her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. I want to know what she was gonna see.
I know, condom. In my anime games?
So, should we get started?
Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements.
Atmospheric enhancements?
You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
I didn't know you planned on taking it that far.
Of course. Oh, girl, you getting tired, Elizabeth? I'm
so
shaking.
sorry.
I want to help take our guests to a faraway place, although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more.
That's great.
Sexual innuendos, anyone? Get your sexual innuendos here!
It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person.
I like that wire coat casually hanging around on nothing. Oh, wait, I didn't even notice that. Intense?
I guess that's the best way to put it.
Is that a bad thing?
No, not at all. It's something I like about you, actually.
Is that so? That makes me feel relieved.
This is so much easier when I don't have to read, like, 3.
I know. And kind of happy.
Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little.
Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. This girl's gonna get fucking porked. Tell me, if you're a woman out there, if this is not the kind of preparation you do if you're about to get porked. Just saying. Alright, everybody's saying that we're getting close.
Okay.
I was going to to use them during the poetry event.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Let's see.
Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a
Interesting!
cylinder-shaped object.
Oh my god, interesting. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. Just by chance, completely. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you?
Yeah, that would be really neat. Covering the windows in black paper seems like a lot of work.
And also seems like really dark.
What's that wooden thing, though?
Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. Actually, I know exactly what she's talking about,
okay.
yeah. How familiar are you with aromatherapy?
They just said, like, wooden cylinder objects. Like, what is that? It's aromatherapy. Oh.
Also, isn't his chair kind of small? Is the MC even smaller than Natsuki or what? And if so, shouldn't Yuri be a fucking giant to the MC then? We stand nonsensicalness.
What is it? Yuri does have long legs.
Long legs for days. It's confirmed on the Discord. And by the way, please join our Discord. Not to self-plug or anything.
Not familiar at all.
Ah, is that so? It's one of my favourite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic.
Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through the small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for?
Interesting. This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
I choose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and help you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Oh my god, and then this innuendo city. Big Little said, vape party!
Vape party!
Renault is coming in DFFO. Oh god, I have no idea what that means. Would I stand that for you? I can't see this scene. Clarification. You feel warm. Oh yeah. Don't you think that this will be perfect for sharing our poems?
It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are these for?
Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
Yeah, I have it over here.
We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them.
Oh yeah? What will they be used for?
Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside.
That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri.
Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Boy, didn't you forget an O there? Hello?
Hello?
We have no idea what you're talking about. I stand, but I have no idea what you're talking about. Ooh,
Ew. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? She wants some... She wants to do some hands-free clapping.
Stop. You see, she always have long shirts.
Or pull.
We shake for that. She wants some toes. You know what? Actually, I feel like I gave her like the trying British accent because the sweater gave me just UK vibes.
Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys.
You said body instead of body. Body? Body? Well, if we want to get about that, I gotta talk like this. Now, hello. Here's a marker, Vulture. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons.
Ah, alright. One thing, so, like, they're talking about, like, it's like, oh, we have, like, a bunch of paper and, like, different characters on it, and I'm just thinking, like, in English, that doesn't make too much sense, but in, like, the original Japanese context, like, having, like, Japanese, like, characters, like,
Makes a lot of sense.
that makes a little bit more sense. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to
I
work.
stand that their relationship is all about sitting on the floor doing stuff together.
It's good for her back.
It's because the chairs are too small to sit in.
I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Mood. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife.
You can't cut red ribbon. Isn't that like a whole thing in their like lore that like the red ribbon ties somebody to somebody?
I thought that was red string or something.
I mean, string ribbon isn't all the same. I'm shaking. Well, the main character is a gay with ADHD, isn't it?
Yeah. The knife is strangely beautiful. Instead of a pocket, like with a pocket knife, couldn't she have like a butterfly knife? That would have
That'd
been
be
badass.
Badass. Yeah, that fits her too.
The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched onto it.
When is she gonna kill me with it?
The blade itself is gently tinted blue.
It's like the one we saw at the Renaissance Festival.
Yeah. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy.
Well.
Oh my god, does she cut?
Oh my god, don't. I have to take a call. I'll be back.
Okay, do you want me to... I'll hang on.
Okay. Or you just make conversation.
I had no idea what it's... Again, like... When it says psychological horror, I guess I didn't really know what that meant, but I thought... Oh, goodness. I mean, this does... It's quick. Yeah, she just had to answer a call. Meatbag just had her phone. The phone is ringing, and so she had to go answer it. Should we just wrap up then? Because I do gotta go to
If
bed.
you need to go to bed, yeah. But I have to go because I have somebody who had to meet me here for something.
Okay, yep, so some stuff has come up, and just based on the time constraints that we're under, I would be able to stream for another, like, maybe a couple of minutes, like, maybe 10-15 minutes, just because it's getting good, but I do think we're going to need to actually, like, right before the good part, stop it here, just because I do need to take a nap before work tonight, and Meatbag has to attend to some things that it just end up outside of my time frame, so...
I mean, like, because I could come back and stream, but it's like a two of us thing, and I need to actually meet this person because they've been waiting outside, apparently. I'm sorry, Stans, but we love all of you. That was just really bad timing. Yeah, I know. I'm all good. It's just like, this person was supposed to meet me, and I'm like making them wait, and it's kind of rude of me, and I don't want to be rude.
So, and is there anyone we want to raid real quick?
Yeah,
Otherwise,
we can raid Eric. I think Eric just actually conveniently came online. Elizabeth, it was so good to meet you. It was so good to meet everybody. Thank you so much for the follow. Frugal Ghost, Melodas, Elizabeth. I'm just gonna call you Kai. Thank you, Big Little. Thank you, RLS. Thank you so much, Serenity, for stopping by. Empty Eye, we really hope to see you again because you were very helpful. Thank you so much, and thanks, Joey, for hanging out. Hopefully, we will be streaming tomorrow, but we may not be.
maybe? I don't know. It's up in the air.
Yeah, we may not. So please hang around. Spam our emotes if you have them. Otherwise, just help us raid Eric. He's a good friend of mine. So, yeah. Thank you so much.
This has been Vulture.
And Meatbag.
On the scene with some Doki Doki Literature Club. Not what we expected.
And we will be hopefully finishing it maybe tomorrow. Depends.
I don't know if we'll I don't know how long this game is, but...
If we're close.
Yeah. Well, see you guys next time. Bye!
Bye!